Time now for the top 10 plays in week number 6 of the NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Starting us off at number 10, it's EAC showing some impressive teamwork as Mac Baloa finds JP Maguliano for an under-goal stab.
Oh, what a find!
At number 9, it looks easy, but in reality, it's a tough move to master.
Bang! Bang!
Mr. Kurt Rayson, you've got skills. Sa number 8, LPU big man Sean O'Malley.
Sean knocks it down.
Pinakitaan si Bo Belga. Meron din pala siyang shotgun. Para naman sa number 7, Renz Nocom ng Mapua.
Oh, Renz Nocom!
Nagpakita na naman ng kanyang dance moves patungo sa basket. Sa ating number 6 play, ang hari ng assists, Renzo Navarro, binigyan ng no-look pass si Demolition Man Enoch Valdez. Here at number 5, it's JP Maguliano again.
Oh, what a move!
This time, showing us some 90s post moves. Balikan natin ang All-Star game para sa number 4. Allen Liwag baseline slam dunk. At number 3, isa pang All-Star slam dunk. Mula naman sa EAC teammate Allen na si Nat Cosejo. At number 2,
ito na naman, Will Gossum!
MVP frontrunner Will Gossum drives hard for the two-handed jam.
Give and go play.
And for our number 1 play,
So, mga nakamarulo, behind the back, one move! Jello Razon with a highlight play!
you're right, Andre. This move by Jello Razon was undoubtedly going to be the one.
Calling Mr. Anton Roas, number one in our top 10 plays.
There you have it, mga kapuso. Stay tuned for more awesome plays as we continue the second round of the men's basketball tournament here in NCAA Season 98.
Tataka ko, tatlo kamay ko. Kahapon, nakasama natin nakipagkulitan ang EAC General. Ngayon naman, puntaan natin ang mga spots kung saan sila nag-aaral, nag-training at iba pang ganap. Samahan nyo kami dito sa Emilio Aguinaldo College para sa Bolahan! Ayan, kasama natin ngayon si Andre and Adam.
Mali.
Anong mali?
Anong name mo?
Adam po, Adam. Andre.
Mali.
Adam Andre.
Di Andre Adam?
Hindi.
Teka nga lang. So pag ako yung nagkakamali, paano yung mga iba? So paano nyo sila kinokorek pag nagkakamali sila sa mga pangalan nyo?
May mga difference na naman kami.
Difference eh, parehong earring, sapatos.
Actually, sa game, halimbawa fouled out yung isa, magpunta lang CR, magpalit, pwede, no?
Pwede nga
Diba?
yun
So anyway, andito ngayon tayo sa swimming pool area. Okay? Actually, indoor to at napakaganda dito. Ano yung ginagawa nyo rito sa swimming pool? May training ba kayo dito o tambay lang?
Minsan po, aqua training po kami. Papa Bear.
Training.
Itong tanong ko sa iyo, Adam, alam naman natin, meron kayong trainer dito sa swimming pool ako training. Pero kung may mga free time kayo, behave ba kayo dito or nakikipagkulitan din kayo dito sa swimming pool?
Ayun po, magbabanding po kami. Like, kulitan lang po kami dito. Anytime lang po kami yung pwede ko.
So open tong facilities sa inyo?
Yes po.
Mabuti naman.
Okay, so dito kayo nagsiswimming after ng training, ganun. So magaling, ano? So anyway, ngayon nga, napag-usapan kanina, yung siyempre, very identical twins kayo, di ba? So, sinubukan nyo na bang lumabas makipag-date na, uy, ikaw na makipag-date dyan, di ko type yan eh. Meron na bang gano'n?
Pero hindi pa po namin na-try yun eh, kasi mabait po kami. Behave lang kami.
Lahat ng ini-interview namin, pagdating sa babae, mababait sila.
Galing.
Very good.
Very good.
Kasi ako, nagka-girlfriend din ako ng kambal dati. So pag pumupunta ako sa condo nila, Hindi ko na tinatanong kung sino sa kanila yung girlfriend ko. So anyway, na-tour nyo kami rito sa swimming pool. Sample nga. Hindi, joke lang. Sarap din ang may kakambal, ano?
Ano kaya feeling na may kambal, no? Kambal mo? Tayo ba yun? Tayo din.
Unahin ko ng tanong. Sa inyong dalawa, nandito kayo sa weight room, mabigat ang inyong binubuhat, di ba? Sa team nyo, sinong pabigat? Hindi, yung pasaway. Yung alam mo yung pahirap sa kakampi, yung laging, stuyal ka na. Kanina pa tayo sinabihan ni coach eh.
Ito dapat alam ni JC kasi siya yung captain po.
Oo.
Siguro pa ba si JP Maguliano?
Ko, Magulya, bakit naman? Ano ba yung usually na ginagawa niya na talagang pasaway?
Kasi minsan siya yung kailangan mo pa-push. JP, ano na, buhat na tayo. O kulang yan, hindi na cellphone.
So ano, parang ano lang, kalmado lagi. Relax lang, relax mode lagi.
Pero ikaw naman, JC, bilang yung team captain, pag may mga times na napapansin mo yung mga teammates mo na, ay, may gano'n eh, mga pagod, walang gana mag-ensayo or mag-weights, ano ba usually yung sinasabi mo sa kanila para ganahan sila?
Siguro yung iba sinasabi namin, tara na, buhat na tayo para sa sarili natin to eh. Huwag magpapalakas kami.
Kumbaga yung intindihin nyo lang yung sarili nyo. Kasi pag kayo healthy lahat, maganda itatakbo ng team. Tapos sa'yo naman, Allen, ginagamit mo itong mga weights na to. Ito ba binibenta nyo?
Kasi hindi.
Ba't parang naka-display? Hindi nyo binibenta yan. Hindi. Pero ibig sabihin, yung pag-weights nyo ba, pag off-season, nag-extra workout kayo or sinusunod nyo lang, ito yung tinuro sa akin, ito lang gagawin ko.
Nag-extra work din naman po kami. Kumbaga, iba po yung program ng binibigay sa amin ni coaches. Meron po para din sa sarili namin. Yung sa new week test namin, yung po yung gusto namin ipalakasin po.
Ito, sa ating mga viewers, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, ano ba yung importance ng extra work sa inyo? Mapa-weights, mapa-shooting?
Siguro po para sa akin, mas nagiging ready ka po pagdating sa game. Kumbaga, mas umaangat pa po yung level ng paglalaro mo.
Saka yung confidence level.
Tama.
Diba? Aangat yan eh.
Ito, speaking of weights room, sa inyo, I'm sure lahat tayo ng mga favorite tayo ng mga workouts. Ano ba yung favorite workout mo dito sa weights room?
Siguro po yung squats, bench press.
So sigurado ako mataas ka tumalon.
Nakita mo ba siyang dumang? Umiilag nga sa ring. Tapos andito naman tayo ngayon sa basketball court.
Ano ba usually yung, yung injury ng mga players natin ngayon?
Common
injuries.
injury.
Back pain, sprain.
Pag recovery ba, pwede tayong pumunta sa mga, I guess, vacation, yung mga pwede mga sa mental health natin. Ano ba yung mga usually alternatives nyo sa mga physical recovery?
Nag-spend ng time with my teammates, with our teammates. Nanonood na lang kami ng mga videos, mga motivational.
Unang-una, gusto ko magpasalamat sa inyong lahat sa inyong taus-pusong pagtanggap sa amin dito. Lalong-lalo na sa lahat ng bumubuo ng Emilio Aguinaldo General. Tama ba, Dre? Nya. Balis ka nga rito. Gusto nito maging silong Mejia. Saka magaling.
Sino yun?
Ewan ko doon. Doon ka sa kabila. Ano, ano nang gagawin natin?
Ito na! Ang
Ito na.
pinaka-favorite part nating lahat, ang pick-up line!
Pick up lines!
Ano
Okay.
mo?
Alternate tayo, ha?
Oo.
Free throw ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi lagi kitang namimiss.
Sana naging ahas na lang ako.
Bakit?
Para lagi ako nakapulupot sa'yo.
Papa Bear, may lahing kalabaw ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi sabi ng puso ko, tama raw ang ibigin ka.
Si Bossing ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
Galing ah!
Papa Bear, tao ka ba?
Bakit?
Naninigurado lang.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you sa inyo. Thank you. Next week, ibang NCAA school naman ang aming bibisitahin.
Abangan nyo yan!
Ako po, si Papa Bear Benji Paras.
At ako naman si Baby Bear Andy Paras. Kwentuhan, kulitan, tambayan. Ito ang Bolahan! Totoo to!
Hindi namin kayo binobola!
Guwaping at malakas ang dating hindi lang sa hardcourt mapapansin. Baka ikaw ay ma-in-love. Ito ang NCAA Heartthrobs.
I'm Kyle Dominic Tolentino, shooting guard from the Letran Knights. I'm 21 years old.
Hi, ako si Neil Guarino from the Letran Knights.
Tanong ko sa'yo, Kyle, ano ang style mo pagdating sa panliligaw? O sabi, hindi ako nagsabi nito, nakalagay dito. Kunyari daw ako, yung nililigawan mo, pahingin naman daw ng pasample kung paano manligaw ang isang Kyle Tolentino.
Siguro una kong kaliligawan yung parents kasi
Lang yun, mami, mami, sorry. Sabi kasi sample, wala yung mami ko dito. Okay, sige, ano pa?
yun lang, siguro magbibigay ng time always. Tsaka, ayun nga, yung sa family, talaga lalapit ako sa family.
Very family-oriented talaga itong si Kyle. O, ito naman, ano yung style mo naman pagdating sa panliligaw?
Ano lang, lagi
Bukod sa pambobola.
ko lang siyang sinasamahan ganyan pagka free time ko na I make time for her.
So talagang priorities. Kumbaga, sinushow mo sa kanya, isa rin siya sa mga priorities mo. Wow, okay, I love that. Anong mas gusto mong pet? Pusa or aso? Kasi ako, aso talaga. Kasi may phobia ako sa cat. Hindi mo naman tinatanong pero shinare ko lang. Ikaw?
Ako aso din kasi yung nanay ko may phobia din sa pusa eh. Kaya aso na lang.
Alam nyo na, close sa family. Pares kami ni Mami. Tapos, pares kami ng pet. Alam nyo na, close kami ni Mami. Ni Mami, hindi siya.
Pusa.
Pusa, why? Bakit pusa, hindi aso?
Kasi para sa akin mga pusa, ano sila eh, low maintenance eh. Hayaan mo lang, pakainin mo lang, hindi mo na kailangan ipag-groom, ganyan.
Hindi ganun ka needy and clingy, no? Okay, so pusa. Okay, next. What makes a person for you beautiful or handsome, Kyle?
Siguro yung simplicity ng isang tao, yun yung para sa akin, yun yung nagdadala sa pagiging maganda niya.
Mga basketball player talaga, ang galing mambola. Yung mga ganyang linyan, sincerity, wag ako. Joke.
Yung personality niya, tsaka kung paano niya dalin yung sarili niya.
So, hindi daw necessary na parang physically maganda or gwapo, di ba? Ano ang hinahanap ni Kyle Tolentino sa isang babae? Parang natanong ko na to kanina, pero sige, baka aside from being family-oriented, physical naman, oh. Meron ba?
Siguro yung, maputi, tisay, tsaka matalino.
Tisay? Okay. Feeling meron.
Siguro yung halos kaparehas ko na personality, yung tahimik, ganyan, ma-shy. Pero pagka kunwari kinausap mo, makulit pala, ganun.
Parang girl version mo, no? Diba? Importante yun, no? Parang soulmates mo ba? Yung ikaw na ikaw rin. Wow! Advisor. How do you say I love you without saying I love you?
Siguro yung yung pagbibigay mo ng time and effort sa isang tao, dun mo mapapakita na mahal mo yung isang tao.
Sarap naman pala daw magmahal ng isang letranistang Kyle Tolentino.
Kapag parang pinagsisilbihan ko siya, ganyan, acts of service, ganyan, dadala ko siya ng pagkain, ganyan, pahinga kami. Then, mga acts of service lang, kahit simple lang, basta pakita ko sa kanya na I care for her.
Ramdam na ramdam ko na may pagiging caring nitong si Neil. Good game, spectacular moves, and good looks. Sila ang NCAA Heartthrobs.
Patindi ng patindi at lalong umiinit ang mga bakbakan sa hardcourt sapagkat malapit na tayo dumating sa Final Four ng NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Ngunit kung may isang laro nung nakaraang linggo na talagang tumatak sa ating mga puso at isipan, yan ay ang naging laban ng Perpetual Altas at Sunbetter Red Lions noong Sabado, October 22. Importante ang larong ito sapagkat wala pa sa top 4 ng team standings ang dalawang kupunan. Dikit ang laban sa first 3 quarters at sa huling minuto,
The NCAA at its best. A three.
nagkasubukan ng tapang.
Herrera's the runner.
Tabla sa 66 all ang score with 51.2 seconds remaining at nasa free throw line si Mark Denver Omega.
And Omega misses.
Minintis niya ang dalawang free throw.
He misses both.
Tumira naman ng mga mid-range jumpers sina Gabriel Cometa at Jel Razon. Ngunit pareho silang sumablay.
Big time jumper miss. And
With 3.3 seconds left, nagkaroon ng tsansa ang San Beda na makuha ang panalo
they go to Alfaro for the win.
pero hindi na shoot ni Peter Alfaro ang game-winning 3.
We'll head to extra time. Woo!
Pumasok sa overtime ang laban at ito ang 4th overtime game ng torneo.
On the putback. The putback is good para kay John Avis to Baggio. Baggio's back, being crowded by 3 defenders.
Tumablan na naman ang score with less than a minute to go.
Puma puts it up. Napunta kay Avis. The putback, he gets fouled.
31.7 seconds na lang ang nalalabi nang umapak sa linya si John Abbis. Naipasok niya ang mga free throws para lumamang ang perpetual 72-70. Sa sumunod na possession, tinawagan ng traveling si Justin Sanchez
Violation.
at finaul na naman ng Red Lions si Abbis. 2 out of 2 ulit si Abbis at umakyat sa 4 ang lamang ng Altas
Barrow
74-70.
gets the ball back. Here's a 3 for the win. In and out.
Hindi nagminti sa free throw line si Abbis in this game, going 9 for 9.
Snago ni Avis.
Natapos ang laro sa score na 75-72. Tinalo ng Perpetual ang San Beda para umangat ang kanilang kartada sa 5-6. Ang Red Lions naman ay bumagsak sa 6-4. Career high 21 points ang ginawa ni John Abbis, samantalang si Mark Denver Omega naman ay nakakuha ng career high 22 rebounds.
Ball back. Here's a 3 for the win.
Makasaysayan at makapigil hininga. Itong tagumpay ng Perpetual laban sa San Beda ang ating NCAA Season 98 Game of the Week.
Dito nangyayari ang kanilang mga preparasyon at dito rin kaya natin hahalukayin ang kanilang mga emosyon. Dugout rate na ba ito? Game on! Ano ginagawa mo usually dito sa loob ng dugout ng Perpetual?
Hindi po ako kumain ng lunch kaya kakain po.
Yan, kumakain siya. So, eto ba, favorite mo ba to? Ano ba to? Kwentuhan mo naman kami.
Fried chicken po, tas pork chop.
Favorite mo ba yan?
Opo, araw-araw po namin naulam to eh. Araw-araw po namin naulam to eh.
Hindi nagpapalit.
Nagpapalit din po adobo.
Parang nagre-reklamo ka ata eh. From a rookie, we are now here with Richard Movida. Hi Richard, how are you?
Good.
Good. I feel like you're doing good because you're eating a lot right now. What are you eating?
Just pork chop and fried chicken.
Is that your favorite?
We had no choice, but it was
No choice. But if you had a choice, what would be your food for the day?
I'm kind of craving pasta right now, so yeah.
You're craving for pasta. Is it carbonara or what kind?
Yeah, carbonara will be fine.
All right. So what do you usually do for your pre-game ritual here inside the dugout?
Usually just listen to music.
Okay, listening to music. What kind of music? Do you have any favorite genre or favorite song or artist?
Don't. Bryson Tiller.
Wow, okay. I don't know that song, but good luck later, Richard. Okay, let's move on. Kamusta ka naman?
Okay lang.
Parang inaway mo ako kagabi ah. Okay, so ano? Kalma ka lang. Anong favorite pre-game ritual mo? Ang ginagawa mo usually dito sa loob ng dugout?
Kumain ng apple.
Apple? Bakit? Anong sustansya ba galing dun sa apple na yan?
Sabi kasi, one apple a day keeps a doctor away.
Okay, we are now here with Leon Martel. Ito, favorite ko to. Leon, bakit ka nakaupo dito? Anong ginagawa mo?
Nagpe-prepare para sa game, nagpapatape para maiwasan yung mga ankle injuries.
Pero ano pang ibang usually ginagawa mo pre-game?
Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat sa Panginoon, nagpe-pray. Kasi nga, sa magandang araw at saka sa bagong opportunity. Ganun po.
Siyempre, hi naman kay Kuya. Minamasahe ko. Hi, Kuya.
Hi, Kuya.
Yung iba nagpapamasahe to si Leon sa'yo.
Opo.
Bakit mo pinagbibigyan? Napapagod ka.
Hindi, okay lang po.
Para sa'yo, kagaganda ng laro niya po.
Win.
Thank you ka naman kay Kuya.
Thank you, Kuya Ace. Mahal na mahal po kita.
Ayan, thank you so much, Leon Martel. Paano yung usually pre-game ritual na ginagawa mo?
Wala lang, pinapahinga ko lang yung utak ko, kumbaga para makafocus sa game, ganun.
So parang nagme-meditate ka ba?
Oo, parang ganun lang.
Okay, so pag nagme-meditate ka, anong iniisip mo?
Yung
Sample nga, sige, pikit ka, tapos pipikit, tapos...
iniisip na yung kung anong gagawin sa game mamaya.
So mga ka-NC, kasama naman natin si Christian Pagaran. Siya yung namimigay right now ng mga jerseys and the shorts ng Perpetual Autos team. Why? Ba't ikaw
It is a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, mga kapuso. We welcome you back inside of Philoil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City for another set of games in your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. And as per usual, we have a Wednesday doubleheader for you guys, starting with this game. The Arellano University Chiefs at 4-6 right now, facing the LPU Pirates, who are now at 8-3 atop over team standings. And in our second game today, finally, the JRU Heavy Bombers will be back in action. They're going to be facing the current #1 team in the league, in the Benil Blazers. That's going to be happening at 3 p.m. today. It is a midweek special for you guys on GTV. Thank you so much for catching the action there. Live streaming everywhere as well. YouTube, Facebook, NCAA Philippines. We also have it on Twitter and Facebook. We're right there at GMA Sports PH. Find us, please, online. Good to have you with us here. My name is Martin Javier. Good noon sa inyong lahat, mga kapuso. We're back in your NCAA Season 98 action. Got you covered for our first offering this afternoon, working alongside this guy, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, who is looking excited,
as
very
always,
energetic to begin this coverage.
Ganda ng mga games natin. Of course, two teams that are really meant for each other. LPU plays a lot of very good pick and roll defense. Sa kabila naman, pick and roll offense. Yan ang calling card ng Arellano University Chiefs. So strength on strength ang magtatapat niyan. So we'll see how this game will go.
That's right, Coach Hammer. Pero kilalanin muna natin yung dalawang magre-report mula sa dalawang teams natin. Ito muna, from Arellano University, we got Sai Sanchez reporting for the Chiefs. There you go, Sai. On the other side, nandito naman ating second-year courtside reporter, Lance Santiago, reporting for the LPU Pirates. Sai and Lance, good luck. Mamaya-maya, maririnig natin yung mga reports nila about the players and the coaches. Let me go first to Coach Hammer here. Kaiba ng panggagalingan. Arellano right now at number 7. LPU Pirates, the number 3 team in the league.
Well, of course, Arellano wants to make a run going into that Final Four dahil medyo dikit-dikit pa sila on that number 4 position at magtatapat-tapat pa itong top 5 teams. So makikita natin magbabakbakan pa yan. May mga bababa sa team standings. But very important is this ball game for Arellano para makakuha sila ng buwelo towards the teams na mas malalakas pa sa kanila. Unang-una na nga dyan, itong number 3 seed natin ngayon na LPU Pirates.
That's right. It is the second round. Ito na, dito na tayo mag-determine kung sino ba yung makakapasok sa Final Four o hindi. Pero, nung huli nilang pagkikita, it wasn't long ago, Coach Hammer, October 11, 2022. This was a close game. Arellano even had a chance to tie that game with Daryl Shane Menina missing the three-pointer. In and out yun. LPU coming up with the win, escaping with a 2-point win.
And as we were talking about this off-wax, kasama natin kanina, syempre si Kuya Pong Docanes, he mentioned a very good observation na napansin din natin. These teams like to play in control.
Yeah.
LPU plays in control but fast-paced. In that game, nakagawa pa ng run sa dulo itong Arellano, Dormal with 21 points. And of course, Shane Menina, their backcourt, really making a stamp on that game. But in the end game, of course, Enzo Navarro controlling that offense. Gael Montaño, of course, averaging just 7 points a game. Had 16 in that game and Ato Barba breaking out with 15. Ngayon, yun ang aantabayan na natin. Will LPU play fast-paced and in control right into the hands of Arellano dahil ganun yung gusto nilang laro. Everything in control, everything key in.
That's right, Coach Hammer. It is the battle, as you mentioned, of pace today. But very impressive yung naging performance dun ng rookie. Itong LPU Pirates na si Kyle Montaño, who again had 16 points in that game. Pero balikan muna natin yung huling laban nitong Arellano Chiefs. It was against the back-to-back defending champions, the Letran Knights. Coach Hammer, dikit to eh. Up until the final 2 minutes of that game. It was 53-55, and then Letran finished the game on a 10-0 run.
Well, you can't win a game if you only score 20 points in the second half. Red Mark, 6 points in the third quarter. You watch the game. I watched the game. Ganda ng depensa sa pick and roll. All of the teams in the NCAA, pag nagkaroon ng breakdown, hindi sila nag-isolated. They play that two-man screen game. So it's either you hard show, soft show, or you just blitz the ball handler. The Letran Knights had everything on the bag in that game. Kaya nakikita natin na hindi gaano nakakadiskarte ng atake si Menina at si Doromal on the end game.
That's right, Coach Hammer. Doromal was 3 out of 16 from the field. Shane Menina also struggled. It was this guy who led the way, especially in the first half, dahil dun talaga nagli-lead itong Arellano Chiefs. Kate Flores, Phil Ozzie rookie with a big double-double.
And that's what we were expecting from him in the start of the season. 15 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and 35 minutes. So, yan yung mga ma-observe na natin with him going towards the latter part of the season. Higher minutes, higher production from Kid.
Pero marami raming takbuhan para dito kay Kate Flores against the LPU Pirates. He is, by the way, the #1 rebounder in the league. Averages about 10.6
Rightfully so.
Rebounds per game.
Rightfully so. Kasi
That's
crashes the boards not only on defense but also on offense.
Okay, nakausap ng ating courtside reporter na si Sai Sanchez, si Kate Flores. At syempre, alam niya rin kung anong plano dito ng Arellano Chiefs. Sai, go ahead.
Tama kayo dyan, Martin and Coach Hammer. Double-double dyan na nakilala si Kate Flores pagdating sa kanyang mga laro dito sa Season 98. At nakausap ko nga siya kanina at sabi niya sa akin na yung mga rebounds niya at mga shooting niya, dyan na siya nakilala, making even Coach Bonitan ng Knights saying that he is one of the best rookies in Season 98 and the big man to watch out for. Pero Martin and Coach Hammer, that is not the only double-double story na aabangan natin dahil si Justin Arana, ang past big man ng Arellano, ay mismong nagsabi na nakikita niya daw ang sarili niya kay Kate Flores. Kaya naman nga tinanong ko si Kate kung matagal na ba silang magkakilala at nakakagulat dahil hindi naman daw silang matagal na magkakilala. Light conversations lang here and there pero hindi naman daw na-challenge dito si Kate at bagkus gusto niya lang gawin ang kanyang best para sa kanyang team, hindi para sa kanyang titulo pero para sa titulo ng Arellano. Balik sa inyo, panel.
Sai, thank you so much. Kaya perfect fit itong si Kate Flores for Arellano. Kasi yung iniwan neto ni Justin Arana, siya agad yung pumalit. A double-double guy for Coach Cholo Martin.
Pero mas maganda kung magkasabay sila. Kasi si Kate Flores, different type of player. Justin Arana was a post player. We saw him dominate on the block. Kate Flores likes to penetrate from the elbows and from the top of the key. Pwede mo ring ilagay sa wing. And board crasher. Yun nga yung naging calling card niya rito. Coming from the outside, getting offensive rebounds, and providing perimeter defense as a big guy.
But both monster rebounders.
Definitely.
Right? Now let's go to the other side. Tapos na natin pag-usapan ng Arellano University. Tumungo tayo sa huling laban nitong LPU Pirates. It was against the EAC Generals. And I did this game, Coach Hammer, and I was very impressed at how LPU controlled it all throughout. They led it early, and they never looked back.
Oh, definitely. Yan ang trademark ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan this season. And with the inclusion of Coach Al Vergara on the coaching staff, nakikita natin yung mga guards nila is a little less erratic and knows when to hit a shot, when to hit a pass, and when to create on their own para sa sarili nila. But ito yung pinakamalaking reflection ng guard play nila. It's a fast break points. They are in the season, I think #1 when it comes to fast break points at close to 16. Nilagpasan pa nila yan at 21. And #2 in points off turnovers. 15 to 10 yan, plus 5, plus 5 din dun sa ano. So if you compound it, plus 10 na agad sila. Mga libre yan eh. Pagka fast break points, you attack on opportunity. Kaya nakakakuha sila ng mas madadaling puntos.
And in that game, they were down one guy. Ato Barba was not able to play due to his bad landing in the previous contest. And it's the other guys, including this one, Mac Guadagna, who continues to be their leading scorer this season. Had a huge game scoring-wise and an impressive clip as well from downtown.
Well, 19 points, 3 3-pointers, made 2 steals in 23 minutes of action. But as I was saying, Mac Guadagna needs to find consistency this season. Kasi ang nangyayari sa kanya, maganda yung laro, tapos so-and-so, tapos maganda ulit, maganda, sabay biglang dalawang sunod na masama. We're still waiting for his consistency because he has the pedigree, may materyales, may kamay para bumitaw ng opensa. At sa kanya na lang pupunta ang opensa ng LPU. Kasi siya yung shot creator talaga para dito sa kanilang kupunan.
And today, he will have his hands full against the guards of Arellano University. Now, speaking of Mac Guadagna and the rest of the LPU Pirates, nandito ang ating courtside reporter. Mula sa LPU naman, nandito si Lance Santiago. Lance, anong balita dyan?
Martin and Coach Hammer, the road is still long. Kanina nakapanayam natin si team captain Renzo Navarro at sinabi niya na kahit daw pangatlo sila sa standings ay hindi daw dapat sila mag-relax. Dagdag pa niya, every time daw sasabak sila sa hardcourt, iniisip daw nila ay wala pa silang napapatunayan. Dagdag ko lang din, hindi makakapaglaro ngayon si Simon Peñafiel dahil sa ankle sprain. Small wins are still wins but not enough to make them feel complacent. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Lance, and that's the mindset you wanna have. You're the number 3 team, but you know there's a target behind you.
Definitely. Especially they are not seeded in the preseason.
Yeah.
They were surprising everyone. The key now is how they will execute. Dahil wala na silang gugulatin, they have been scouted. Let's see how their game plan will benefit their campaign this second round.
At ito naman yung ating key matchup for today. Dalawa pong combo guard natin, Axel Doromal, Maclod Guadagna. Again, both leading scorers of their respective teams. Axel, the second leading scorer in the league at 15.9 points per game.
Oh, definitely. Ang ganda nga nung ginamit natin for the matchup. Different styles of play. Axel Doromal dominates the ball with his ball handling, shot creation, and reading of the pick and rolls. Mac Guadagna, off-ball player, runs through the screens. If hindi ka condition as a defender, mapapagod ka kay Mac Guadagna.
Oo, takbo ng takbo yan.
Kasi yun yung laro niya. Catch and shoot, he finds his spots, and pag walang tira, he swings the ball and gets another screen.
Yeah. Different styles, same goals. Mamaya po, papantayan natin yung mga numero ng dalawang player na to, Axel Doromal and Maclod Guadagna from Arellano University and the Lyceum of the Philippines University. Alright, ito na po. Hindi namin kayo paghihintayin pa. Susunod na first quarter ng laban ng Arellano kontra LPU. Let's turn you over now to the Coliseum announcer for the call-out of the players.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center for another exciting game here at the NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Live on GTV and worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV and GMA News TV International. Streamed live on GMAnetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, and on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Is the Arellano University Chiefs going up against the LPU Pirates? Let's meet the starters. First up for the Arellano University Chiefs. At guard, number 61, Axel Doromal.
Alright, oras na para kilalanin na magsisimula para kay Coach Cholo Martin. Nick Tolentino getting a start today alongside the usual suspects in Shane Menina, Joshua Abastillas, Kate Flores, and Axel Doromal. So Danny Malyari will be coming off the bench for the Arellano Chiefs. On the other side, for the LPU Pirates, let's check kung sino ang pagsisimulain dito ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan, Renzo Navarro, J.M. Bravo, Big Boy Sean Umali, Enoch Valdez, and Maclod Guadagna. So it's Ato Barba coming off the bench for them today. Mamaya dadandahanin ni Coach Gilbert yung pagbabalik ito ni Ato. This has become a solid 5 now in the starting unit for Coach Gilbert Malabanan.
I found the rhythm para sa kanila. First, Renzo Navarro coordinating that offense.
Our referees for today, led by Crew Chief Aaron Cañete, the FIBA International Referee. National referees Carlos Sebastian and Joshua Cruz. All right. Arellano contra LPU, round 2. 4-6 versus 8-3. Here we go. First offering this afternoon on a Wednesday. Thank you so much for catching everything live on GTV, live streaming everywhere. NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. Martin Avila alongside Coach Hammer. Martin Antonio, ball is up. And the game is underway. Napanggit ni Coach Hammer kanina. Papantayan natin yung pace ng magkabilang panig natin. Coach Hammer wearing the shades, by the way.
Medyo light sensitive tayo ngayon, pero hindi tayo sensitive sa action natin dito. And Sean O'Malley right away getting to work on the post. Dito sila may advantage ngayon, Martin. Dahil medyo malalim ang bench ng LPU compared to the squad of Arellano. Arellano being the worst team when it comes to bench production. Ito namang LPU has pieces na pagka-crucial, nakakapag-provide ng minutes para sa kanila.
Oh, that's a beautiful find for Mac Guadagna underneath to J.M. Bravo. So we begin the scoring with that basket from LPU. Naman ang Arellano University galing sa talo against Letran, but they kept it close until the last minute and 50 seconds of that game. Doon sila medyo bumitaw. Outlet pass. Enoch Valdez with a difficult finish in transition.
That was a very tough finish. Neil Tolentino was all over Enoch Valdez, but naka-zone dito ang LPU, kaya nakaka-leak out agad si Enoch Valdez. Floating 2-3 zone, shifting sila to 1-3-1. So nakikita na natin agad na scheme dahil magaling nga sa pick and roll. Etong Arellano, tinatanggal na nila dun sa sitwasyon na ganun.
Here's the cut, Menina finding a Bastillas inside. Better defense from Bravo.
Sikip sa ilalim, great defense by LPU.
Here is Enzo Navarro now. LPU looking to turn up the pace. Here in the first quarter, Campagna for three. One of the best three-point shooters in the league. Missing that time. I believe he is at number 3 right now.
Yep, and
when it comes to three-point shooting.
Their team is the number 2 team when it comes to three-point field goal percentages. They're under 30%. Pero ito yung huling leak out. Yan talaga ang makukuha mo pagka sa fast break, sa zone defense, you can leak out, especially the guy who challenged the shot. Kasi lahat nagka-crash pa sa rebounds
And that's the game of LPU. Ang bilis na counter sa kabila, Axel Duraman.
Good challenge.
Too strong on the lay-in. Here's J.M. Bravo. Outside to Navarro for 3, short. And the rebound ending up with Menina. Nagmamadali ang Arellano. Duraman stopping, pumping, and missing the short jumper. Now, this is our chance to go courtside at Arellano with Sai Sanchez. Sai, go ahead.
Ano nga ba ang nangyayari kapag nauulit ang kasaysayan para sa Arellano ay hindi daw maganda ang nagiging kahihinatnan dahil nagiging paulit-ulit na daw ang kanilang mahinang depensa and it doesn't go in their favor at sa araw na ito ay determinado daw sila na hindi lang dapat malakas ang opensa bagkus ay dapat maganda rin ang kanilang depensa. Hindi lang daw dapat mga piling tao o players ang gagalaw lalo na alam nila na solid ang depensa ng mga Pirata. Maging vocal din daw sila sa isa't isa tungkol dito para masimulan nila ng depensa ng malakas at tapusin ng laro ng malakas. Panel?
Sai, thank you so much. Well, defense, I think, to be more specific, in that game against Letran, Coach Hammer, they played great defense.
True.
They
Hindi na sila
were solid.
Lalo na ng third quarter, they had good looks. Just like the start, mga good looks yung binibitawan nila. Ayaw nang ma-shoot. But you need to keep on keeping on it. Chip away, and then keep it close tulad ng mga panalo nila. Yun lang, bitawan.
Bitawan niya ni Kate Flores. Quick outlet. Enoch Valdez. Yes!
Top ring. Pero ako, kung ako yung si Coach John, yung team trainer nila, kinakabahan na ako pag dadunk si Enoch dahil may bank partition to sa balikat.
That's right.
So mas gusto mo na lang i-finish na layup mo na lang.
Ayan, soft finish para kay Enoch Valdez. 4 points already in the first quarter. 4 out of the 6.
So back to man-to-man defense dito ng LPU.
Menina outside to Cade. Pulls the trigger and knocks it down from deep. First points on the board for Arellano.
There you go. Good read there by Arellano and the point guard. Itong si, I think that was Axel Duraman.
J.M. Bravo just rips out the rebound and puts it back in. 8-3 start for LPU. And speaking of the Pirates, let's now go to their side of the court. Lance Santiago, let's go ahead.
Martin and Coach Hammer, kanina nakapanayam natin si Maclot Codanya at sinare niya sa akin kung ano ang laging sinasabi sa kanila ng kanilang sports psychologist na si Marcus Manalo. Tinuruan daw silang i-process ang kanilang emotions kasi daw ang tendency sila kapag nananalo daw sila nagiging overconfident sila. Kapag daw natatalo, gigil daw sila. They have to live in the moment daw para makapag-focus sila sa game. Pangalawa, we talked about the word teamwork. Sabi ni Maclot kanina sa akin, ang teamwork daw, hindi daw to basta-basta standard word lang. Kailangan daw itong pag-usapan yung mga issues na kailangan i-settle or kailangan i-overcome para daw maayos ang kanilang laro sa hardcourt. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Lance. And that's important. That's an important aspect like within a team, Coach Hammer, that you address those issues because you have to be on the same page.
True.
Diba?
And before the season palang na-address na yan eh. But of course, there are ebbs and flows of the season.
Yeah.
Very important having a sports psychologist. I know Coach Marcos really personally and one of the best when it comes to sports psychology. Kasi nung panahon namin, I would go back. Wala pang sports psychologist nun eh.
Yeah.
Ang psychologist namin, yung isa't isa eh. Parang lagi sinasabi, malambot ka ba?
well,
Pokpok ka. Dean ka. Kasi iba na ngayon eh. Iba na yung generation.
It's a
precise na.
different time.
Yes.
Yeah. You know,
Psychology. Namin dati, palakasan lang talaga eh. Pagka di mo ba kaya, kakampi mo na yung gaganon sa'yo. And yun yung pinakaayaw mo pag binabakbakan na ng kakampi mo. Tapos you let them down.
Yeah. So let's see the conversation there first. 8-4 lead for LPU early in the first quarter.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Ito po. Ang Arellano Pep Squad, ang defending champions natin sa ating NCAA cheerleading competition. Of course, they are here in full force supporting their team dahil nangangailangan sila ng panalo dito sa second round.
Oh, definitely. And nakakatawa rin mga Pep Squad natin. Part of the NCAA once again. Magkakaroon pa tayo ng cheer dance competition, of course.
Dami excited dyan. Baka niyo po yan, mga kapuso. Sometime next year. Meantime, we go back to the action. The LPU Pirates are in control in the first frame. Enoch Valdez. Off the pass by Sean Umani. A 2+1 coming up for Enoch.
And this is the best version of Enoch Valdez for this offense. Kanina siya yung ipinoste, nag-turnover. But Enoch Valdez's gift is his motor. Pagkagalaw ng galaw, crashing the boards again, getting off-ball cuts, napakahirap bantayan kasi ang lakas ng katawan, tapos explosive athlete.
And you like seeing this. He is off to a great start. 6 points already for Enoch, although he missed the free throw.
Dalawang transition layup, tapos isang off-ball cut. So, dyan siya nakakakuha ng puntos. If you make him the point of attack, hindi mo nakukuha yung best version of Enoch Valdez.
And consistently in season 97, ganun lang yung mga plays niya. Pero he was part of the top 10 in scoring.
At saka ang pinakamaganda nga doon, Martin, wala yung pressure sa kanya. He doesn't need to create shots for himself because he moves in the flow of the offense. Right? He reminds me so much of Ray Evangelista, teammate ni Coach Jerry. Very good player in college, one-on-one, but an even better pro because he scores in the flow of the offense.
That's a lefty.
Oo, ang galing dumipensa.
Evangelista. Yakusin Menina scoring on the other end. Trimming the lead out to 4. Here's Navarro, the quick trigger. No go. And here comes Axel Doroman. Doroman looking to get out of this slump that he is in right now. Agaw ni Andrew Navarro. Navarro is on the move. It is a 2-on-2 break. A smart fake by Navarro. Just couldn't make the basket. It was a foul whistle.
Hit the brakes. Wait for everyone to be settled. Then getting a basket. Ito yung huling, ayun, laging nanggagaling sa screen and roll action. Coming off that blur screen. Yan ang trademark dahil may dalawang magaling na perimeter players, dalawang magaling na backcourt players rather, itong Arellano. Alam mong doon at doon sila pupunta.
And Enzo Navarro at the free throw line, usually a good free throw shooter, just missing on the first. Itong Arellano University, we talk about Doromal being one of the best scorers in the league. He's number 2 right now. But siya rin yung pinaka-turnover prone na player natin sa liga.
Dahil hawak niya yung bola eh. Madalas he's averaging around 3.5 turnovers a game.
And you're facing an LPU team who
capitalizes on that.
Who waits for you to commit those turnovers. Doromal is proving us wrong here, nailing the triple.
And we love to be proved wrong by the players.
That's right.
Ako gusto ko yan eh. Na when we question their abilities and then they prove us wrong. Yun yung pinaka-the best eh.
And Arellano with a couple of three-pointers already. 2 out of 3 to begin this one.
So watch this corner, Para hanapin nila yan on the pin down screen.
There you go. The catch by Guadagna. Boromal couldn't believe it.
Kahit ako eh.
Yeah.
Kasi tignan mo on the replay, this was a body check, body-to-body movement on the flow of the defense. Mahihirapan kasi ako, I'm a defensive player, pero how can you play defense if you can bump a guy? Pero yun, nakukita, on the rip, yung kamay nakakapit sa balikat, it's a clear foul. Pero yung mga bump, pinababayaan niya ng ating officials ngayon.
Yep. Navarro. Pass inside to Umali, carving space. Rivers is good for Big Sean.
And Big Sean really getting a curl screen. Post up, masyadong malalim na yan eh. And he's around a good 280 pounds that he can really move quick feet and can carve space.
Oh, he has excellent footwork.
Oo. Alam mo yan, underrated yan I mean, my teammate JR Taganas had very good footwork, light on their feet.
Shane Medina with another triple. Pangatlong 3 puntos ang Arellano University. And Medina has 5 points.
So again, babalikan nila to. Watch this UCLA screen and off-ball cut galing kay Enoch Valdez. Hindi nila pinabalikan nakakuha na sila doon kanina ng dalawa.
Montaño missing his first shot of the game. Medina is on the move. Bounce pass, and Mariani is able to finish. All of a sudden, the Chiefs are in front.
Abastillas, Malyari, Tolentino, same type of players Tolentino more of a perimeter type of player, but they crash the offensive boards, they run their lanes, they get their points on fast breaks. Very disciplined. Clear yung pecking order nitong Arellano Chiefs
And
Ay, gusto nang tumira.
Oh.
Kasi nakakuha to ng three-pointers made sa isang laro. I think it was against San Beda in the garbage minutes. Etong si Domingo, if I'm not mistaken, number 1.
Domingo.
Oo. May tira kasi siya dyan. Favorite spot niya yung left corner hash na yan.
Ready na
Oo, yung low wing area. Kita mo ititira niya
That's a turnover for the Chiefs. And so far, they're doing a solid job here in keeping up with the pace of LPU. In fact, they're doing a much better job in transition. That's a turnover for the Pirates. Guadagna, Montaño, hindi nagkaamo yan doon.
Napapalit lang, masyadong relax yung pagpasok.
Atomar is in the game for LPU. Alongside Omar Larupay. Ito naman ang Arellano University, Kate Flores. Putting this one on the deck. Flores on the fadeaway jumper.
That's a good shot. Different type of Kate Flores yun. Hitting the midi, hitting a three-pointer kanina. And we know that he is an inside operator, very athletic, but that's a different facet of his game that we want to see.
Navarro for 3. And a badly needed three-pointer for LPU to tie the game up. We are lights out here in the first quarter. Parehong teams natin, magandang pinapakita. 16 all tayo, 2:40 to go.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
We're looking at our first deadlock of the game. 16 all in the first quarter. Dahil humabol itong Arellano University dito sa LPU Pirates. Kaya dikitan tayo with 2:40 to go in our opening frame.
So Martin ngayon, I-observe natin itong LPU. This team has one clear advantage over their opposition. That's Sean Umali when he goes to the post. Dahil wala tayong nakikita na legit big guy that can bang with him. So, pag nasa loob si Umali, maganda yung tinatakbo nila sa opensa. Yung second group naman nila, tumatrap ng tumatrap. So, nakikita natin yun yung trend ng LPU Pirates because they're smaller, they're faster. Montaño, Larupay, and itong si Peñafel. Yun yung, wala kayo.
Right now. Yun yung 3 puntos kanina ni Menina.
Yun yung nagiging tema ng kanilang team. Right now, it's Barba, Larupay, and Montaño na talagang kayang trumap. So, tingnan natin kasi nasabayan ng Arellano na nandun si Sean Umali. Kadalasan, 3rd and 4th quarter, yun yung pinupuntahan nila ng pinupuntahan.
And it's a second group that usually gives LPU a bigger separation. Kid Flores 2 for 2 that time around. So a 2-point lead for Arellano University.
1-2 zone. 1-3-1 zone.
8 puntos para dito kay Kid Flores. Going to work right away. Villegas. To the corner they go. Punanan back outside to Villegas. They swing it to Barba. Top of the 3 in and out. Flores nabitawan. It ends up with Malyari. Ito ngayon si Shane Menina. Menina kicks it out. Doromal lalapit. Doromal, pump fake shot. Wala. Para dito kay Axel. Kay Flores. Couldn't get it. LPU off and running. Montaño. Good defense by Malyari right there. Villegas from mid-range. In and out. It stays out. Ripped down by Ray Domingo. Ito ngayon si Daryl Shane Menina. Malyari, Domingo, nagulat ulit, pero umikot dito. Para mo from Domingo.
Grabe naman yung pihit na yon. Ball fake, one spin, going to his left. Medyo may upo pa, pabandang tira. Good shot, Ray Domingo.
20-16 lead for Arellano University. LPU, nangangapa dito sa ating first quarter.
Mahirap kalaban tong Arellano. Disiplinado. Sabi ko sa'yo, may clear pecking order eh. Alam nila saan dadalhin yung bola, tsaka sino yung titira ng maraming beses. Kaya lang, baldog yung floater. Pasa yata. Para kay Kate Flores yun.
Punanan for 3. No-go. Flores with the board. And Arellano, they will slow things down under a minute remaining in the first frame.
Pro style maglaro tong Menina.
Oo.
Pro style talaga. Hinog na eh.
Domingo from the corner. Yun yung sinasabi mong favorite
spot
niya.
Oo, license to shoot yan dyan. License to shoot yan.
Hindi nga na pumasok doon. LPU trying to inch closer before we officially end the first 10 minutes of action. Punanan. Larupay. Nabasa ni Doroman. Di na kompleto yung agaw. Punanan has 5. Montaño from the free throw line. Counted. Plus the foul.
Hindi na kailangan.
For the rookie. Kyle Montaño.
Yan kasi yung gusto yung ma-hit sa zone eh. Gaps. So the gap of a 1-3-1 is behind the top guy, below the 3 guys, and yung wiper sa ilalim. 3 levels yan eh. So you want to hit the gaps. So right there, yung una, nako-cover nila. But once it gets hit on the middle, magsa-scramble yung depensa and the short corner. So yun yung mga weak spots ng depensa na yan. So kailangan doon mapupunta yung bola para nakakakuha sila ng clean shots.
And Montaño completes the 3-point play. A very good shooter. Oh, agaw ng LPU. Here's the swarm and Barba with a deuce. LPU is back in front.
So kailangan ng baon dito na press break.
Doroman. Ball pressure by Punanan.
Ganyan kasi ang ididepensa sa'yo ng LPU para mga bubuyog eh. Bubuyugin ka ng mga yan.
Hindi aabot yung tira na to ni Malyari. So 21-20 in an action-packed first quarter. And these are some of the highlights of the first frame. Enoch Valdez in his groove early. At dito naman para sa Arellano University is Kate Flores leading the way with 8 points. But the other guys also contributing to the cause for LPU. Sean Umali, a basket underneath. They have the slight edge after the first 10 minutes of action. But Arellano is hanging around. Look at this spin cycle move by Ray Domingo. Kanina to give Arellano the 4-point lead, but now it's LPU. The 5-0 run to end the first, back with a 1-point lead.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube, and Facebook, and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Now we're back inside Philoil, Ecoil Center in San Juan City, continuing the coverage of your NCAA Season 98 live right now on GTV. It is a 21-20 lead for LPU. Our game remains close, and here's the first shot. Missed by Axel Dormal, collected underneath by Jay Talampas, who gives the lead back to the Chiefs. Coach Hammer, pinag-uusapan natin yung pace. Anong pace yung nakikita natin ngayon mula sa magkabilang panig?
Breakneck kanina with LPU towards the final minute of that first quarter. But the whole game kontrolado. Kontrolado ng Arellano yung tempo. Nakakuha sila ng stops, tatakbo kung pwede. Pag hindi, hindi.
Oh, wow! Larupay with a solid rejection. Roman outside to Travis Montua. 5 on the floor for the Chiefs right now. Nakikita nyo on your screens. Magliari breaks free.
A great play. Screen and slip. Eliminate the screen. Cancel. Quick slip. Sumama yung tao. Great recognition by the pass.
And you can tell
Talampas.
Arellano is much, well, not much better, but just a better half-court team offensively. Ito naman si Ato Barba getting rejected that time. Ito yung panggulat ni Coach Gilbert in their last game against CAC. King Binuya pumasok na, but Omar Larupay getting up high for that block.
Ganda ng slip na to. Napapalakpak ako. Yan yung mga magagandang basa by the big guys. Meron ka ng 2-on-2, tapos sa kabila may 3-on-3. Magiging 2-on-1 yan eh. Pagka sumama bigla yung tao, and a great defensive stop here again by Arellano.
ICM has committed a lot of turnovers. And Arellano is making them pay on their side. 4 na turnovers para dito sa LPU. Dito sa ating laban. 24-21. It is Arellano University on top. Enzo Navarro. Papalitan si Vince Conanan. King Binoya. Ang panggulat ni Coach Gilbert. 7 points in 13 minutes of action in their game against EAC. Boroman facing up, backing down now against Enzo. Made away off the window for Axel.
Tough shot by Axel Doromal. Posting up the guard. Kumpiyansa na lang yung nagdadala.
What a fake by Axel. Vinoya. Navarro. Nag-isipan yung tres. Inilapit. Larupay baseline J. No go. Collected by Talampas. And here come the Chiefs. And speaking of Arellano, puntahan muna natin ang kanilang side. May update tayo dito from Sai. Go ahead.
An opportunity of a lifetime. Ito ang sinabi sa akin ni Shane Minina. Kung i-describe niya daw ang kanyang journey dito sa NCAA Season 98. Pero naikwento din sa akin ni Shane na iba pala ang kanyang first sport at nagkataon pa nga na parehas kami. At yun daw ay swimming. Kaya naman mapapansin natin ang kakaibang liksi ni Shane sa loob ng court. Marahil ay dahil nga yun sa swimming. Pero hindi na rin makakaila ang shooting powers ni Shane pagdating sa court. Kaya naman nga isa siya sa mga shooting pillars ng Arellano Chiefs. At sa araw na ito ay bitbit niya daw ang kanyang mga sablay na tira ng desk with their match-up with their last round sa mga Pirates nung first round. And one of their goals today, especially for Shane, is to show better ball precision to be on the stronger side of the ball. Tano?
Maraming salamat, Sai. Well, Daryl Shane Menina, ito matagal na natin kilala to from his Mapua days pa. And then played a little bit in the professional ranks in Visayas as well when he came back to his hometown. Oo, nagsisafi pa. Kasi sa mga pinamagandang pangalan, Daryl Shane Menina. Pwedeng kanta yan eh. Daryl Shane Menina. Okay, 26-21.
Tatawa na lang ako sa'yo.
Is the score right now. Kate Flores. Ito, Coach Hammer, Kate Flores you can tell he likes the matchup earlier with Omar Larupay kasi kada kuha niya, pag si Larupay ang bantay, tirahan niya talaga. Pero,
Atake ng atake.
Oo. Pero ito, pinalitan ng maaga ni Coach Gilbert. Sean Omani is back on the floor. 27-21. Kate Flores with 9 points in the game. Ato Barba. Surveys up against Travis Muntua. Barba navigating. Stops on a dime into the thick of things. He turns the ball over. But there was a whistle. A foul against the Chiefs as we go to LPU side. Nandito ngayon, may hatid sa ating update si Lance Santiago. Lance, go ahead.
Morning ni Coach Hammer, kanina nakapanayam natin si Enoch Valdez at sinabi niya na every time daw na nahihirapan siya sa decision making sa loob ng hardcourt ay humihinga daw siya ng malalim. Malaking tulong daw ito. Dagdag pa niya, bago daw sumabak sa game, lagi niyang pinapanood ang kanyang idol na si Dennis Rodman sa paglalaro ng basketball. Tinanong ko din siya sa season na ito kung anong major takeaway niya. Sabi niya, daig daw na masipag ang magaling. Balik sa inyo.
Lance, thank you so much. Now that explains the hair for Enoch Valdez. Rumo Rodman, Is the hair just the start of the
piercings and the tattoos?
The Rodmanization of Enoch Valdez. Wow. Okay.
Sa kumuha ng rebound. Ay ko kasi ito na Sabado, wala mong pakialam yung mga coaches, ano yung tsura mo dyan?
Yeah.
Ay nung linggo, basta mag-produce ka, wala kayong pag-uusapan. Pero pag di ka nagpo-produce, yari ka, lahat mapapansin ang coach.
That's right. Oh, Sean Umani, one of the leading shot blockers of the league, stopping Doromal right there. Pero kung idol mo si Dennis Rodman, alam niya kung anong role niya.
Oo.
Rebound lang and contest shots.
Maganda sana kung yung idol ni Detroit Pistons sa Dennis
Ah,
Rodman.
yeah.
Yung 89 defensive player of the year. The defense, can score on fast breaks. Defended the best of the best.
For sure. Big Sean with another rejection. Don't be fooled by the frame. Nakakatalon yan si Big Sean.
Very athletic.
Flores. Can he enter double figures in the first half? He passes to the corner. Magliari missing the triple try. Outlet. Asani Doromal.
Playing like a strong safety.
Axel leaving it off to Magliari, but Magliari couldn't finish. Navarro. Crossover. Bounce pass inside, but
Nalunod.
this.
Sa ilalim, tinamaan mo si Kate Flores dito.
Doromal. Good defense by Guadagna. And here comes LPU again.
Nabitin yung galaw.
Flores, hinakawakan pa yung kanyang ilong. Valdez will retreat. And goes back outside to his floor general. Navarro though pulls the trigger. That's short. Travis Muntua.
Kasi sabi ni Saint Menina, kalma. Hindi dapat magdadali.
Muntua to Flores. Back to Muntua. Foul on the floor.
Nahawak si Mac Godanya.
So 27-21.
Yung mga small details na ganyan, pass and cut. Nakita mo yung extra step ni Mantua to his left side and then speed cut to his right side. Makakakuha ka ng foul kasi mapapakapit sa iyo yung bantay mo.
At yun yung nangyari doon. A 6-point lead maintained in the first half by Arellano.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Inside of Philoil Eco Oil Center. Halftime performer natin, Miss Crystal Paras is back in the NCAA. Ayan po, ang magpo-perform para sa atin mamaya. Dami nagtatanong kung kamag-anak ba yan ni Papa Bear at ni Baby Bear, Andre and Benji Paras. Hindi po. Mamaya tatanungin natin para i-confirm sa game on. But back to the action. 27-21 lead. A 6-point advantage for Arellano here in the first half. It is Menina. Saw daylight Back rims to Sean. Nabitawan ni Valdez. Magandang tamik. Mula kay Menina. Flores now. It's his turn to take. Short.
Another offensive rebound dito.
And Mandua. Pangatlong 3 puntas. Wala pa rin para sa Arellano.
Going for the haymaker agad dito yung Arellano.
And if it only 3 3-pointers so far, and that all came in the first quarter. Guadagna. Dinidikitan ni Mantua. They go to King Binoya. Binoya. Balik kay Guadagna. Guadagna for 3. Wala pa rin para kay Mac. And Valdez hustling for the board. Valdez face-up jumper. That's good.
Second chance points. Diyan magkakatalo. Two of the worst teams when it comes to second chance scoring. Arellano at number 10, LPU at number 8. So yung mga 50-50 balls na makukuha nila and they converted, diyan magkakatalo dito sa larong to.
Enoch Valdez now with 8 points. O'Malley gets the board. And here come the Pirates. Guadagna, beautiful bounce pass to King Binoya.
So ang bilis na kakain dito yung lamang. Quick 4 points para dito sa LPU. This lead could have been up to 8 to 9 points on that of the timeout shots. Na,
and those were open looks, by the way.
Naman eh. So those are good shots.
Okay, Flores against Sean O'Malley this time. Mantua, the blow-by. Naubusan ng oras itong Arellano University. Ang bola sa LPU. Turnover number 5 for the Chiefs. Lars Sunga will come in for the first time. He replaces Danny Malyari. He comes in alongside Axel Doromal, who replaces Travis Mantua. 27-25, 4:05 remaining in the first half. A slight advantage for the Chiefs, but LPU is knocking on the door again. They go to Sean O'Malley.
Again, babalikan nila yung matchup na yan every time Sean O'Malley is inside.
Oh, Sean O'Malley carving space and scoring with his offhand. 27 all. Takla na tayo dito. Only the second deadlock of the game. Dahil naghahabulan yung dalawang teams natin. Menina, stop and pop will not work. While ending up with Shane Menina. Counter steal, Doromal, baseline, bounce pass, that's his spot. Joshua Abastidas converts.
If there's a jumper that you need to have as a 4 and a 5 guy, you should have that short corner jumper. Dahil laging libre yan zone o man, pag may breakdown, yung tira na yan ni Abastidas, dapat meron ka dyan.
Nakagawa niya yan late in the fourth quarter against Letran. Dalawang sunod from his favorite spot on the floor. But here's a whistle. Jake Talampas ang tatawagan.
Parang ano yun eh, security blanket ng mga guards pag pumenetrate. Pag meron silang nakaka-short corner or nakaka-elbow jumper na big guy, mas magdadalawang isip yung help side. Kasi alanganin siya eh, kung help ba, madaling ibagsak yung bola instead of a corner 3. Kasi ngayon, yung corner 3, dine-deny na yan eh. At saka layo na travel nun para sa big guy, yung sa scan cut, the corner.
At kung babantayan natin yung spot na yan para kay Joshua Abastidas, halos di siya nagmimintis.
Dapat meron at least 50 made shots there, 50 on the other side, 50 on the elbows, 200 made yan para sa big guys.
And it's also, kung mag-close out ka na, it's also very hard to block because he's one of the tallest guys on the floor. So,
easy money yan eh. Yung mga letter A na spots na yan, kabilaan. Yan yung mga easy money shots para sa big guys eh.
Oo nga, no? Dalawang A pala yun by the baseline. Ray Domingo being pressured here. Ray Domingo swarmed by Valdez and Guadagna. Timeout muna tayo. Coach Gilbert ang tumawag. They're down by 1.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
how's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back.
Crystal Paras, our halftime performer. Kapuso and Sparkle artist. Mamaya po, mapapanood nyo na yung kanyang performance. Kanina naririnig natin sa warm-ups. Ganda po ng boses ni Miss Crystal Paras. Later on, she'll be taking center court. The score right now is 29-28. Arellano able to maintain the 1-point advantage. 2:50 to go dito sa ating first half. Axel Durman was 5 points in the first half. And as kay Medina, free throw line jumper is off. But there was a whistle. So 2 free throws for Shane Menina, his first trip to the line today. Daryl Shane Menina
had a very good account of himself the past few minutes, forcing turnovers. And controlling this offense, controlling mo itong offense na ito, naa-attack yung mga kakampi nila eh.
And Menina is a guy who wants to bounce back, especially with that sort of underwhelming performance against the Letran Knights. Only 5 points, 2 out of 6 from the field. But he did have 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Oh, just missing the free throws there. Oh, Umali almost fell down, but got it to Navarro. A chance, LPU to drag the lead back. Guadagna, who hasn't been a factor offensively in this game. Natin kung papaganahin siya dito. This with Enoch Valdez though. Double team. Navarro straight away 3 short. Loose ball.
Long boards. Long boards, ha? Namin nakukuha dito na second shot opportunities ng LPU.
Pero hindi sila
Yun nga,
makakonvert.
hindi sila makakonvert sa second chance points.
Domingo!
Yun, nabitawan. Natakot.
Na-intimidate kay Son Umali. Bravo! Back to the corner. Guadagna finding Bravo underneath. And LPU is back in front. Guadagna with the assist. JM Bravo now with 6 points in the game.
Ang dami yun. Really big play. 4-point swing yun. Kasi dapat +2 na sila rito na -2 pa.
Oh, Menina nabitawan. Ahead to Guadagna. Touchdown, Guadagna.
Pero walking gingerly pabalik si Mac Guadagna. May iniinda dito on his foot.
His first made shot of 6 tries. Oo nga, no? Slightly limping itong si Guadagna. Sunga. Wala. Sunga got it back and Sunga puts it in. 31-32.
Ano yung mga dapat malaki na yung lamang ng Arellano but nagiging undisciplined sila pag nagsashuffle ng tao eh.
Guadagna still getting hit from downtown. And Guadagna in the first half is 0 out of 4 from 3-point range. Doromal from the free throw line connects. Axel has 7 points. A foul in the play afterwards.
Kanina pa nagkikiskisan yung dalawang yan. Doon sa offensive rebound pa lang ni JM Bravo na kinatawan si Larsunga. Sama sa laro.
Ating hanap ni Mac Guadagna. Driving, dishing underneath. Ayun, no? Kanta rin ang cut. Pass back para dito kay JM Bravo. Who is now the second leading scorer of LPU with 6 points this afternoon. And this is the transition play. Pagka-landing, dun ininda ni Mac Guadagna yung kanyang right leg. So 47.5 seconds remaining. And our referees checking the play that happened right after Axel Doromal nailed the mid-range jumper. This is Crew Chief Aaron Cañete, a FIBA International referee. And is this Carlos Sebastian? Checking, reviewing. Ano ba yung nangyari? Dito sa dalawang players natin. Ito yung box out. Yeah. Si Sunga and Bravo. Ooh. All right. So, was there a clear attempt for a takedown?
Pwedeng linebacker.
Oo.
Good tackle.
Pero po, pwede rin kasing sabihin ni Larsunga na...
Hinatak siya eh.
Oo, hinatak. At papunta siya dun sa posisyon dun sa gitna.
Yan, holding foul lang.
Holding foul on number 88, Lars Sunga, his first two on Arellano.
Posisyonan yun.
Substitution, Julian
So,
Colanay comes
Lars
in.
Sunga is called for the foul. And Arellano, far from reaching the penalty, they only have one team foul. Habang ito namang LPU, nasa penalty na 47 and a half seconds remaining. Nalalabi sa ating second quarter in this exciting first offering on a Wednesday. Good to have you with us here live on GTV, NCAA Philippines, and GMA Sports PH. Larupay goes to Enoch Valdez. The denial by Cade Flores. Valdez has it now. Valdez got trapped. Excellent defense by Cade. Here's the pass ahead. Doromal. Catch. But he stepped outside.
Extra pass sa kabila. Di lang nakita.
Yeah. Menina was waiting on the other side. So 19 seconds remaining. LPU can opt to take the final shot of the first half.
Yun na naman, may hawak na nila yung lamang, tapos magtatapon ng bola. Lagi sila gano'n lalamang ng 4, lalamang ng 6.
Yeah.
Sabi magtatapon ng bola, magra-run ng short runs ng LPU. They keep on shooting themselves on the foot.
5 seconds to go.
3-3.
Bravo baseline J, and Bravo connects. J and Bravo with a basket. Before we end the first half, 8 points for JM. And these are some of the highlights of the second quarter. Not quite the pace that we had in the first frame, Coach Hammer. A little bit more controlled, but look at that turnaround shot by Axel Doromal.
Nanduro na naman sila, Martin. Ito yung advantage again of Sean O'Malley hitting it on the post because nobody can control this guy because of this heft and this strength. Yung grip lang talaga sa ilalim, yun yung nagbibigay sa kanila ng advantage. And that's when they make runs because even on defense, nakaka-stop shot.
Yeah, Joshua Bastillas converting on his favorite jumper. Ito naman yung pasa sa loob ni Mac Guadagna papunta kay J and Bravo, who has scored 8 points for the LPU Pirates. They have the 1-point lead going into the halftime break. Pagbalik natin, halftime performer po, and some numbers for you guys coming your way.
Time now for the top 10 plays in week number 6 of the NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Starting us off at number 10, it's EAC showing some impressive teamwork as Mac Baloa finds JP Maguliano for an under-goal stab.
Oh, what a find!
At number 9, it looks easy, but in reality, it's a tough move to master. Mr. Kurt Rayson, you got skills. Sa number 8, LPU big man Sean O'Malley.
Sean knocks it down.
Pinakitaan si Bo Belga. Meron din pala siyang shotgun. Para naman sa number 7, Renz Nocom ng Mapua. Nagpakita na naman ng kanyang dance moves patungo sa basket. Sa ating number 6 play, ang hari ng assists, Renzo Navarro, binigyan ng no-look pass si Demolition Man Enoch Valdez. Here at number 5, it's JP Maguliano again. This time, showing us some 90s post moves. Balikan natin ang All-Star game para sa number 4. Allen Liwag baseline slam dunk. At number 3, isa pang All-Star slam dunk. Mula naman sa EAC teammate Allen na si Nat Cosejo. At number 2,
ito na naman, Will Gosum!
MVP frontrunner Will Gosum drives hard for the two-handed jam.
Give and go play.
And for our number 1 play,
Mga nakamarulong behind the back, one move, Jello Razon with a highlight play!
you're right, Andre. This move by Jello Razon was undoubtedly going to be the one.
Calling Mr. Anton Roas, number one in our top 10 plays.
There you have it mga kapuso. Stay tuned for more awesome plays as we continue the second round of the men's basketball tournament here in NCAA Season 98.
Tataka ako, tatlo kamay ko. Kahapon, nakasama natin nakipagkulitan ang EAC General. May naman, puntaan natin ang mga spots kung saan sila nag-aaral, nag-training at iba pang ganap. Samahan nyo kami dito sa Emilio Aguinaldo College para sa Bolahan!
Ayan, kasama natin ngayon si Andre and Adam.
Mali.
Anong mali?
Anong name mo?
Adam po, Adam. Andre.
Mali. Adam, Andre.
Di Andre Adam?
Hindi.
Teka nga lang. So pag ako yung nagkakamali, paano yung mga iba? So paano nyo sila kinokorek pag nagkakamali sila sa mga pangalan nyo?
May mga difference na naman kami.
Difference, parehong earring, sapatos.
Actually, sa game, halimbawa fouled out yung isa, magpunta lang CR, magpalit, pwede, no?
Pwede kayo
Diba?
yun.
So anyway, andito ngayon tayo sa swimming pool area. Okay? Actually, indoor to at napakaganda dito. Ano yung ginagawa nyo rito sa swimming pool? May training ba kayo dito o tambay lang?
Minsan po, aqua training po kami. Papa Bear.
Aqua training.
Itong tanong ko sa iyo, Adam, alam naman natin, meron kayong trainer dito sa swimming pool aqua training. Pero kung may mga free time kayo, behave ba kayo dito or nakikipagkulitan din kayo dito sa swimming pool?
Ayun po, magbabanding po kami. Like, kulitan lang po kami dito. Anytime lang po kami yung pwede ko.
So open tong facilities sa inyo? Yes po. Mabuti naman.
Okay, so dito kayo nagsiswimming after ng training, ganun. So magaling, ano? So anyway, ngayon nga, napag-usapan kanina, yung siyempre, very identical twins kayo, di ba? So, sinubukan nyo na bang lumabas makipag-date na, uy, ikaw na makipag-date dyan, di ko type yan eh. Meron na bang gano'n?
Claire, hindi pa po namin na-try yun eh, kasi mabait po kami. Behave lang kami.
Lahat ng ini-interview namin, pagdating sa babae, mababait sila.
Galing.
Very good.
Very good.
Kasi ako, nagka-girlfriend din ako ng kambal dati. So, pag pumupunta ako sa condo nila, hindi ko na tinatanong kung sino sa kanila yung girlfriend ko. So anyway, na-tour nyo kami rito sa swimming pool. Sample nga. Hindi, joke lang. Sarap din ang may kakambal, ano?
Ano kaya feeling na may kambal, no? Kambal mo? Tayo ba yun? Tayo din.
Unahin ko ng tanong. Sa inyong dalawa, nandito kayo sa weight room, mabigat ang...
napanood si Miss Crystal Paras at syempre po ang Arellano Pep Squad, our defending NCAA cheerleading competition champions. And that brings us to our halftime analysis nito pong laban ng LPU kontra Arellano. It is a 1-point lead at the half for the LPU Pirates, 34-33, a back and forth affair. My name is Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. Ito po yung mga numero natin after the first 2 quarters, Coach Ham.
Well, perimeter scoring, again, being provided by Shane Menina and Axel Doromal. Itong Kate Flores nagpa-provide din ng dalawang jumpers. So they have an advantage there. Plus 10, 19 to 9. Bench scoring, surprisingly, Arellano outscoring the LPU Pirates 10 to 7. Assist numbers natin almost the same at 8 and 9 respectively. But the fast break points, of course, tilting towards the LPU Pirates, and their field goal percentage is way, way better at 40 to 34. And they closed out quarters strong, having a 5-0 run in the first quarter and then having a 6-0 run in the second quarter. So kung yan yung magiging telltale sign, siguro sa dulo tayo magpupukpukan, LPU has an advantage.
That's right. Tama ka dyan. Excellent point, Coach Hammer. Kasi after the first quarter, lamang pa dapat sana ng 4 ang Arellano. Kung hindi nag-run itong LPU at talagang swinarm sila, they forced turnovers. And in the second round, same thing happened. Quick points for LPU got them the lead back 34 to 33. And you said surprisingly, pagdating natin sa bench points, because it's usually the second unit ng LPU yung nagkikreate sa kanila ng mas malaking production.
Definitely.
These are the leading scorers at the half. Kate Flores in his group today, although he got majority of his points in the first quarter, he is closing in on a double-double, 9 points, 8 rebounds at halftime. Following him, siyempre yung dalawang scorer pa dito sa Arellano, Axel Doromal and Daryl Shane Menina. On the other side, it's Enoch Valdez not forcing a lot of shots today, with the exception of that one. Kakasabi ko lang, but JM Bravo able to clean up the mess right there. Bravo has 8 points, Valdez has 9 points, and Enzo Navarro trailing them with 4. So, no player in double digits para dito sa magkabilang panig natin, but we're seeing balanced attacks from both teams.
And a very interesting side note here. On the field goal percentage, 5 out of 16 for Shane Menina and Axel Doromal. So they're under 32% combined. Kate Flores shooting a high clip here. He's at 33% then. But the good thing here about the LPU Pirates is their offense is coming off stops. They make a stop, they run. They make a stop, they have their secondary break, and they crash the offensive boards. Despite itong Arellano having more offensive rebounds, mas maraming second chance points dito. Second chance looks. Hindi nila na-convert na second chance points, but second chance looks. Ang LPU na higher percentage, which we see sa ilalim nila tinitira. Mahuhulog at mahuhulog yan in the second half.
Na-mention mo na, Coach Hammer, yung shooting woes neto ni Axel Doromal. In the last 2 games, he has shot 6 out of 26 from the field. So he's hoping to get out of that slump, but he does have 7 points though. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Makwadanya struggling a little bit in this game, pero he's also doing other things for LPU.
Getting 4 rebounds and I think 3 assists if I'm not mistaken para dito kay Mac Guadagna. So overall, very good floor game para sa kanilang dalawa. But they are needed to provide offense para sa kanilang koponan because these 2 guys are scorers.
Yeah. And that should set us up for an exciting second half. My name is Martin Javier, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. We're back inside the Philoel Ecoil Center. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. Live na live ngayon sa GTV. Find us also on YouTube and Facebook, NCAA Philippines, and Twitter and Facebook at GMA Sports PH. Second half begins. Third quarter is underway. So this is the lineup on the floor for LPU. No Mac Guadagna, no Enoch Valdez. And this is mostly their second unit. Sila yung magsisimula dito for Arellano.
And if you're talking as a coach, Martin, siyempre gusto mo pagurin mo na yung first unit para pagdating sa dulo, titirik yung top 5 dito ng Arellano. Kasi ito yung nasasandigan talaga ni Coach Cholo Martin eh. Minina, etong si Doromal, Flores. Yan tatlong yan, automatic yan. 30 plus minutes ang lalaruin. Tapos sundot-sundot na lang siya kung si Abastillas o si Malyari ang the 5 spot. And then sa 3 guy, tatlo yan naglalaro dyan. Si Talampas, itong si Tolentino. At minsan Octana pa or Domingo. Marami siyang pwedeng i-plug in dyan in that wing area.
Here's the post up, the back down, and the bully ball from Ato Barba.
And that's how he plays. Ato Barba was a juniors MVP because he bullied people. Pero natapat sa mas malalaki ng finals eh.
Okay, nag-adjust.
Yes.
Ganun din yung adjustment nila sa kanilang first season. Silang dalawa ni Macguadanya. 5 on the floor, nakita nyo kanina. Mula sa mga teams natin. Danny Malyari driving, dishing inside, and Kate Flores with a finish.
Yes, soft dunk, top ring for Kate Flores in traffic. Great pass by Danny Malyari, attracting the help side defender and then dropping it at the last moment.
35-36. Ato Barba being pressured by one of the better defenders, itong Arellano na si Neil Tolentino. It is a steal for the Chiefs. They are off and running. Doromal does not have the numbers. He finds Tolentino. Gets trapped. Menina. Back to Tolentino.
Sayang! Ganda nung pasan, talas.
That was a beautiful relocation by Tolentino. Ingala makafinish.
3-on-2.
Si Menina. On the move. Fake. They pass it to Doromal. Lumusot. Axel has it. Finding Malyari inside.
Tigil!
Offhand, too strong. These are missed chances for the Arellano University.
Ilan na yan? Ilan na since first half that they could have capitalized and built on a lead. Now they're trailing pa.
Ato Barba couldn't handle it. Saves it though to Cunanan. Cunanan called for steps. Abastillas, papalitan si Danny Malyari. How about this? Tolentino, ganda na eh. Oh, hindi nga lang niya naipasok.
Nasobran sa pectus. Isa pa. Ayun din.
Malyari.
Napalakas yung top board.
Yun. It was open after he blew by JM Bravo. 35-36. Hey, Flores puts it on the floor. Flores with some hang time. Bang, bang, plus the foul for Cade.
Isa lang yung masasabi mo for Kate Flores. Especially attacking from top of the key. You have to be tough. Take the contact and finish in traffic. Right there, he gets fouled and still finishes the shot. Yan yung kailangan mo in the NCAA, especially if you're a marked guy like him.
Cade is pumped up.
You can't stroll in the park, especially against the trees like that.
That's right.
You would get hit, and you need to learn how to finish in traffic, and that's what Kate Flores has been doing the whole season.
Yeah, through the course of the season, he's gotten better at that. Meantime, the LPU Pirates natin. Flores, by the way, couldn't complete the 3-point play, so it remains a 1-point game. Now let's use this chance to go courtside mula sa dugout ng LPU. Nandito si Lance Santiago. Lance, go ahead.
Martin and Coach Hammer kanina sa dugout. Ang unang-unang pinagawa ni Coach Gilbert Malabanan sa kanyang players ay huminga ng malalim to release the negative vibes. Pangalawa, sinabi niya, wag na daw nilang bibigyan ng buhay ang Arellano University at magagawa lang daw nito if they win within their own system, not through their individual system. Kaya daw kung gagawin daw nila ito, they have no other way to go but up. Balik sa inyo.
Lance, thank you so much. Well, having a difficult time right here. They're committing a lot of turnovers. Hindi nila makuha yung kanilang running game. So they need to work a little bit more.
Parehas sila eh. Na playing out of their element. LPU hindi makatakbo. Arellano, takbo ng takbo. Hindi naman makakapitalize. So you gotta
Palit
relax.
ng identity tayo, no?
Exhale and execute. Just like that.
Axel naman. 3 puntos para kay Axel. He now has 10 points in the game. 2 players now in double figures for the Chiefs. 13 for Cade and Axel with 10. Sean O'Malley couldn't do it. But JM Bravo right there for the cleanup. Abastillas is down.
Pag-landing, tumama siya dun sa paa ni Sean O'Malley. Tapilok, left ankle.
Yeah, tayo nakahawakan niya dito. He is in a lot of pain right now.
Pero makabalik pa yan.
Tape lang mamaya.
Tape lang, bukas pa mamamagayan.
But Joshua Abastillas again. a big piece, literally, figuratively, for Arellano. Is down right now. Silang dalawa lang ni Malyari nagpapalitan eh.
Kasi dito on that roll, yung pag-challenge niya on the shot.
Yep.
Ayan, yung pag-landing.
Yeah.
Ayun, natapilok.
Natapilok?
Oo, kaliwang ankle.
Pero hindi naman niya naapakan si Sean.
Hindi, yung sa landing kasi yan eh. Lalo na yun yung magbubuhol-buhol yung paa kasi nagsisprint ka and then you're jumping and then on the landing may tao sa gilid mo. Kahit di mo maapakan yung paa. Proprioception eh. Kadalasan ganun yun nangyayari. But hopefully it's nothing serious. We just see it's an ankle sprain. And these guys are in the second round. Right. Kondisyon niya mga batang yan. Unless it's coming from a hard fall, alam mo makakabalik eh.
So we're hoping for the best. Para dito kay Joshua Pastillas. But what a move for Shane Menina.
Ay, klarong-klaro. Galing Mandawi yung ball fake. Slicing through the middle of that defense.
Here's Navarro. Doromal has it. Axel is on the move. Axel will wait and will set up the play. Doromal pulls the trigger and Doromal rattles it in.
And he feels it. Pag feel mo, pukul mo.
45-38. Biggest lead for Arellano University. We got a timeout.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V!
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime.
45-38. Here's the rondo from Daryl Shane Menina, faking the pass behind and laying it up and in.
Galaw panalay eh.
Woo!
Tataas presyo dyan pag mag-off-season sa mga liga sa South. Kausap ko lang siya kanina before the game. Dami na lang nag-aantay. Ayun.
Ano yun ha? Rajon Rondo.
Mayong adlaw sa inyong tanan. Diyan sa Cebu. Taga-Cebu to eh. Si Shane Menina.
How about this triple by Axel Doromal? Kala natin, wait lang, set up tayo, ball movement tayo. Hindi, ako na. A three-pointer for Axel to give them a 7-point lead. And it is now 7-point lead. 5-0 run for the Chiefs. Back up to the board. He goes outside, balik sa LPU.
Ito yung kagandahan pag may mga Arellano eh. Kasi meron silang backcourt players na kayang hatakin yung team. Kayang stabilize yung opensa, hindi rarat-rat. Pro style eh. Pag naman, kalma lang tayo. Dagdagan lang natin ang dagdagan. Tapos kaya nilang dumipensa ng half-court. Pero pag nakipagrat-ratan sila, takilid sila rito kontra LPU. Kasi ang bilis umiscore ng LPU eh.
At nandito na, yung usual first unit ng LPU. Yan, Big Flores. Nakuha yung agaw habang binabantayan sa poste si Sean Umali. Ito ngayon si Danny Malyari. Menina has the rock, the pass to the rolling Malyari.
Small forward yung si Danny Malyari. Nakita mo yun na setting a screen and then nung nag-baseline attack dito, quick slide and slip, ganda nung pasa, sakto-sakto yung lead pass si Shane Menina.
Guadagna for three. Can he finally hit one? No,
nagpalit ng sapatos si Guadagna. Wearing his blue sneakers again. Kanina naka-black sneakers na yan eh.
Baka mas may buenas. Ito yung hanap oh.
Screen and slip, very basic read here. Dapat talaga in a string gauge ng guard. If you're playing the big guy, once you see a baseline attack at hindi sumo yung big guy, quick step na yun eh. Binabasa mo na yung tao mo.
Nice steal from Tolentino off the inbound. Flores gets rejected by Sean Umali.
Pero may contact dun sa...
But how about Neil Tolentino with the steal earlier? Ito yung foul. Yeah.
Kinapitan sa braso. Saka dapat ganun ka talaga aangat eh. If may dalawang tao, get into that 2-foot gather, power step instead of the 1-2 for elevation. Yung mga 1-2, minsan alanganin mo yung bagsak mo. Pag may sasabay na, idiin mo na yung balikat mo sa dibdib ng banday.
And if you're as tall and as
explosive,
as explosive as Kid Flores, good things are gonna happen.
Even nga pag hindi eh. Pagka mas balik-initan ka, mas mayat ka, mas maliit ka, the more that you should be using that 2-foot gather para balance, even if you take the contact, you can still go up and finish the shot.
Yeah. Wow, lead us balloon to 11. A 9-0 run for the Chiefs. Turnover situation in the third. 8 for LPU. And Kate Flores gets fouled on that dunk attempt. Arellano with a bit of a separation here in the third. Here is the takeoff.
That's the second attempt pa. Second attempt yan, Martin. Alala mo yung unang dunk niya sa atin? Pangatlo niya nakuha. So kanina, soft dunk yung nakuha niya in traffic. So this here. Gusto ko maglaro to, hard lang eh. Hard lang, laro ka lang ng hard. Sa NCAA, yun naman yung mga nag-excel eh. Guys who play hard.
Kate Flores 6 out of 9 from the free throw line. Make that 7 out of 10.
And you earn those 10 free throws.
Yeah. That's why it's so hard to guard. Kate Flores can do a lot of things on the floor. Can jump and run and dribble.
Is a guy who is athletic and real stuff. Enoch Valdez would be a good matchup for him.
That's true.
But they keep on playing Enoch as a small forward. That would be a good matchup despite Enoch giving up a little bit more size. Kaya niya makipag-bang eh. Bang and he can check itong si
Coach
Flores.
Tables have turned in the third quarter. 12 points off turnovers from Arellano. Ito may chance pang dagdagan. Usually LPU ang gumagawa niyan. Tolentino with a step through. The slice, he got fouled. 2 shots for Neil.
Staying disciplined. If they force a turnover, they run. Pag wala, wala. Hinahatak ni Minina at Doromal. But this step, ano yung Pinoy step, di ba? Yan yung ginagawa ngayon. Di na Euro step eh. Pinoy step. Parang naka-scooter sa Quezon Up at saka sa EDSA eh. Ay, dyan sa Santolan.
Sa Santolan talaga.
Dami ko nakakasabay niya. Nag-bike ako. Nakaka-nervyos eh.
Ano lang, pag-alam mo lang.
Gano'n tayo sa Green Day.
51-38. The Chiefs have outscored the Pirates 22-12 in the third quarter. What an explosion. 0 out of 2 though for Neil. And here come the Pirates. What can they do to come down into this lead? Navarro the floater. Too strong. Ball is tapped outside. Last touch on Flores. Another crack out the basket for LPU.
I like how Coach Cholo coaches this team. Controlled. Kasi alam mo, klarong-klaro yung roles eh. Ng mga players. Yan yung pinakamahirap if you don't know your role in the squad. So, kita mo na agad sino mag-handle ng bola, sino yung pupuntahan ng opensa. Alam mo may clear pecking order na sila yung titira ng marami. Yung mga puntos mo dito manggagaling.
And turnovers this quarter.
Alat.
And they only had 7 in all of the first half. Wow.
Very uncharacteristic. So, the team that turns the ball over less than 16 times a game is now at 17. They are the league leaders when it comes to taking care of the basketball.
Yun ang game nila.
18.
11th turnover in the third for LPU, and Neil Tolentino able to finish plus the foul.
Nakita mo yung 2-step gather? Kasi mas magaan nga eh. That's why I like teaching that 2-step gather on the break. Tingnan mo, hindi ito 1-2 step because he's expecting contact. That 2-step yung power step and then taking the contact, finishing. Balance, babagsak ka, pero alam mo kaya mong iangat yung bola. It's fundamentals. Hindi pa nga wakali eh, kasi may tao sa likod. So using the right hand for a stretch.
And Tolentino flexed on us after that sequence.
Kala ko magpo-push up eh. Dapat push up yung kanya. Huwag ka muna flumex, bata. Hindi pa tapos.
He completes the 3-point play. This is now the biggest lead of the game for the Chiefs. Points of turnovers natin. This is the story of the game so far. 25-11 in favor of the Chiefs. Again, LPU is one of the best in the league in doing that. But the tables have turned in this one.
But I want to remind you, Martin, San Beda led by 17 against LPU.
That's
and
true.
LPU won.
That's true. They had a lot of comebacks here. Season 98. Pintes mula kay Montaño. Ball is tapped outside. It's a foul. Tolentino got hit on the head.
Inadvertent contact going for the ball.
It's one of those days for the LPU Pirates. 54-38. The Chiefs are in full control.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihingi.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso si Presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for everything.
Alright, back to the ball game, 54-38. Abante ang Arellano. Speaking of Arellano University, nandito si Cyrus Sanchez. Go ahead.
Kanina, Martin and Coach Hammer, habang naghahanda ang aming team para sa coverage, ay biglang namilipit sa sakit si Joshua Abastilla sa gilid ng court at ang salaysay niya sa akin ay nagkaroon daw ng maling landing sa kanyang left foot at sabi niya sa medical team na may tumapingi, may nag-twist at may tumunog. As of now, ayon kay Doc Joshua Go, ang standby doctor ng ating liga, inaantay pang mawala ang swelling para masuri ang mga potential injury, pero sa ngayon mukhang hyperextended ligament at potential ankle sprain niya na mga babantayan natin kung makakabalik pa siya. Balik sa inyo, panel.
Maraming salamat. Sai.
Tagalogin ko lang. Natapilok.
Natapilok.
Natapilok. May tutunog talaga dyan pag natapilok kasi yung landing niya paharap. So sa harapan ng kaliwang ankles niya. Tama, kaliwa ba kanan?
Kaliwa.
Oo.
Nahawakan niya kanina.
Tapilok. Ganun talaga yan. May ligament na mapupunit, ma-overstretch. Pero sabi nga ng mga matatanda, kuha ka lang ng bote ng soft drinks, i-roll mo para mawala yung mobility. Yan ang kailangan yan para mag-subside yung swelling.
So again, we hope it's nothing serious for Joshua Abastillas. But his team...
And he is a tough kid.
Yeah, he
Abastillas is a tough kid.
All right, LPU this quarter, 11 turnovers and 4 points.
You gotta give credit where credit is due. The defense of the Arellano Chiefs. The defense has picked up para dito sa komponan ng Arellano. Nakita natin switching, active hands, and dinideny na rin nila yung post. Saka mo na makakuha ang kombinasyon dito si Coach Gilbert na dire-diretso yung run. Oh, good backdoor.
Yeah, backdoor cut from Reds Villegas.
Itong Villegas na to, pag pinapasok, ang ganda ng itinatakbo ng LPU. Very impressive freshman.
And before that, Arellano outscored LPU 22-4. Dito po sa ating third quarter, 6th point ng LPU. Sa third quarter, yung basket na yun. Daraman! Uy, di lang nakafinish. But Kate Flores cleans up the mess.
Kita mo, gano'n nila naiintindihan. Pro style eh. Pag nagkaroon ng big to small switch, hatak sa taas, 1-4. Tapos kakrush lang yung mga big guys.
57-40. 19 points for Kate.
Daisy 9.
Daisy 9 na. 10 in the third quarter alone. Barba Mintes. Montaño one-handed rebound. There was a whistle though. That's gonna be a foul against the Chiefs.
Ganda ng backdoor rin dito. One step away, nadapa pa. Si Oliva ba yung pinasa? Kung malamig na malamig off the bench. Ano naman yung biyak. But again, pag nagkaroon ng switch big to small, malamang sa malamang, the big guy who screened will get a smaller guy on the mismatch. So you look at that, either a post-up or an offensive rebound opportunity.
And Romal. An excellent move to set up that putback from Kate Flores. Oh, Barba lost it.
Ganda ng one-on-one defense.
Romal gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up for Axel.
So para sa shoutout sa mga coaches natin in the NCAA, the officials will call fouls when you attack hard. We saw it with San Sebastian, we saw it with Brent Paraiso, we saw it with Axel Doromal na pag drive yung perimeter player at nakaramdam ng contact, hindi ka pwedeng malabnaw umatake. Kailangan suyudin mo talaga. Doon lang sila tatawag. Kasi pag umatake ka ng malambot, let go eh. That's the letter of the law kay Coach Tonichi, kay Commissioner Tonichi Puhante. But if you attack hard and there is contact and you go for the basket, makakakuha ka talaga ng 2 free throws.
You saw the numbers earlier by Cade Flores. I'm more impressed with the 6 steals ni Cade. Even though he
might
is
be a season high.
Yeah. Even though he is approaching a double-double. Doon ako pinaka-impress sa 6 na agaw. Doroman. Passing into Flores. Axel back to Cade. Floats it up. Naubusan ang oras ang Arellano.
Pinapatira na si Doromal. Sabi na, on the screen, wala nang tao sa'yo, tira mo na.
1:08 remaining.
Papaunlakan yan. Hindi yan mahihain si Doromal. Kasi yun yung role niya talaga sa team. I mean, last year, he was still feeling his way. Dahil high school, championship winning guard yan. And he knows how to play.
60 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Villegas pulls the trigger and Villegas knocks it down.
Every time this guy goes in the game, something happens. Nagreklamo si Shane Menina na may contact dun sa screen sa kanya. Ano ginawa? Not stopping on the play, knocking down a 3.
But he has called for the foul rather in the play after pounding Shane Menina. So 2 free throws para kay Menina. Yun yung masakit para dito sa LPU.
So LPU looks set at that backcourt position till what? Season 98 ngayon, so still season 102. Kasi if Villegas is a fresh high school standout coming off their program,
4 years pa.
4 na taon pa ito na ilalaro. Kasi ang ganda ng ilalaro and he is in control. Remember, during the end games, nung nag-overtime sila, he was inside and he was placed in the game in the last 20 seconds. Double overtime yun. He got an offensive rebound, but Cade Flores was not boxed out and he got an offensive rebound.
18-point lead for Arellano. Coach Gilbert, sabi, hinila daw yung player niya.
Wala, hindi napituhan. So tinawagan ng technical dito si Coach Gilbert. So there is, of course, officials would have...
Coach Gilbert Malabanan for unsportsmanlike
What an avalanche for the Arellano University in the third quarter.
So pwestuhan dito eh. First contact on the big.
Yeah, it's Cade and Omar.
Swim! Tracking for position. Hindi hinatap.
Gilbert Malabanan for second infraction.
Kasi banging of bodies eh. Nakita natin. Tatawagan na hatak, Martin, if clear na yung palms of the offensive player pulls the defensive guy who boxes out. But if it's jockeying for position, you swim your hands and you put one arm, legal play.
And it kind of looked like Omar.
Kaya hindi na uso yung mga box out na nakatalikod. Talagang cross-check parang hockey. Your forearm should be on the chest of the guy that you're boxing out at ilabas mo na dun sa play.
So a technical foul on Coach Gilbert Malabanan. Art Oliva with a free throw.
So since it's a bench technical, it's just one free throw.
So may chance ang... Hindi. 19 na. Yung kabante dito ng Arellano.
Biggest lead. Biggest lead of the ball game at 19.
Arellano points this quarter, 29. First half, they had 33. So you see the explosion here by the Chiefs. And again, they're doing it with how LPU is usually doing it against the opponents.
You know what
surprises
me, Martin, is why is Renzi Villegas having limited minutes? Might be Vince Cunanan is outplaying him in practices, but every time this kid is inside the game, whoever they are playing has a positive plus-minus.
That's true.
And if you give him more minutes, tulad niyon, binunot na naman, yan, quick 7 points in the quarter.
You kind of have a feel na pwede maging go-to guy itong si
he will be. He will be the way that he's playing. You know, he reminds me so much of Borgie Hermida when he was my teammate in 06. Na laging ready. Stabilizer, and then nung binigyan ng mas maraming minuto, King Layo.
Yeah. 62-46. But LPU is a much better team in terms of finishing quarters. So we'll see what they can muster in the final 20.6 seconds of the third.
Kuha ka lang na isang basket dito, patay yung run na yan. Yun ang kailangan mo eh. If you're Coach Cholo, kuha ka lang na isang offensive set, ubusin mo na yung oras.
Here's Flores. The pull-up jumper, got it! Kate Flores is feeling it.
Pag feel mo, pukul mo.
23 points for Cade. At yun, yung pamatay run para kay Kate Flores. Villegas too strong. Tulak daw against Menina. So, 2 free throws for Villegas.
I like how this guy plays.
And let's just point it out that LPU has been in a much bigger hole going into the fourth quarter in different games. So this is not a team that you want to relax on. Or at least,
madiin, saka hindi niya tinitignan yung score, laro lang siya ng laro. Got a good one, Coach Gilbert.
The future itong LPU, especially after Enzo Navarro graduates. 2 for 2 that time. And also, very composed. 64-48. 2 seconds left.
So, hindi ka pwede magtapon ng bola dito. 2 seconds, inbound mo lang yan. Alma lang.
10 points for Renz Villegas. All in the third quarter.
Pinasok 3 minutes in the third quarter. 10 points.
A spark of the bench, instant offense.
Nakakuha pa ng block.
Nakakuha pa ng block on Travis Mantua. So at the end of 3 quarters, here are some of the highlights of this kid, Renz Villegas, 10 points. But the much bigger story is that domination of Arellano University. Spectacular move for Daryl Shane Menina. Got things started for them, followed by this 3-pointer from Axel Doromal. Arellano outscored LPU 31-14 in that third quarter to take the 16-point lead going into the final chapter of this game. Mamaya po yan sa ating pagbabalik sa NCAA Season 98 on GTV.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe?
Entering the fourth quarter of this game. Maraming salamat mga kapuso sa inyong pagtutok ng NCAA Season 98 live on GTV. Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, and the two courtside reporters, Sai Sanchez and Lance Santiago. LPU Arellano, 16-point game in favor of the Chiefs.
And for some odd reason, ang sasama ng pasa ng LPU. And you can credit that to the quick hands. Naka-hands up dito. Itong Arellano Chiefs, the whole second half, very active hands. Nakakuha sila ng maraming turnover.
Ay Oliva forced that one. Jade Talambas gets it back and puts it back in.
Yun yung mga gusto mong play, yung sa traffic, biglang may susulpot, offensive rebounder. Kaya importante, matutong bumax out yung mga players.
66-48. Villegas, just from inside the yard, connects.
So 12 points for Villegas.
And the main culprit for the LPU Pirates is the 13 turnovers in the second half.
Third quarter pa lang yun.
Yun. And Arellano was able to convert those into 18 points.
And for context, Martin, turnovers para dito sa LPU, they only average 16.1. And for turnover points, LAU is the worst when it comes to turnover points at 9.3. So dinoble na agad nila yan. Hindi meron pa tayong isang quarter dito.
Mantua lost it. Here's LPU on the move. Ato Barba with a finish and a foul.
But, as I said, LPU came back from the grave against San Beda, 17 down. They played tough against JRU. They played tough playing from behind against CSB. Lahat ng mga nakalaban nila, they know how to play coming from behind.
Yeah, they've resurrected in games. Nakakala natin decided na. Diba?
Kasi biglang nagsabay yung Talampas, Oliva, at saka Oftana to start the fourth quarter. So nagbigay agad sila dito ng quick 5-0 run.
And Ato Barba has a chance to complete it.
But check that, that's a 5-2 run if they convert this free throw.
There you go. Ato Barba drops it in. Ball pressure. Applied. Renz Villegas.
Narinig ko na yung instruction na to ni Coach Gilbert eh. Maglaro na lang kayo. Yun na lang yan eh. Kasi alam nyo na yung gagawin eh. Laro na lang kayo ng heart. Wala nang mawawala sa inyo dito. Talo. Pero laro kayo ng heart.
A 13-point lead. Kanina 20 yan. Ano ba? Sa 13. Mas may points, mas marami. Para sa Arellano University. Axel Duroman. Shane Menina. Menina, what a cut by Tolentino.
Pro-style guard, kalmadong-kalmado. Controlling the offense. Yun yung luxury na veterano yung guardia mo. Nakikita natin Enzo Navarro, pati itong si Menina. Pag lamang sila, alam paano kontrolin yung laro.
Barba driving. Barba running into Cade. Oh, there was a foul. And
susundot ni Cade Flores on the help. Kasi si Neil Tolentino, ang ganda ng konti niya, nakataas lang yung kamay. And on the help side, you just want the guy helping to raise his hand.
Alright, the starters of Arellano has scored 53 points already. The entire LPU team has the same output.
Turnover pa rito, babalik ang bola sa Arellano.
Alright, let's go first to LPU side. Paano kaya sila makakabalik sa laban na to? Ito, may hatid na update sa atin si Lance Santiago. Lance, go ahead.
Martin and Coach Hammer, to describe the atmosphere dito sa huddle, magkahalong dismaya, lungkot, frustration ang makikita natin sa mukha ng mga pirata. Siguradong hindi ito ang inaasahan nila coming to this game. Pero sabi ni Coach Gilbert palabanan kanina, kailangan nilang dahan-dahanin, unti-untihin, and execute defensively. Ang tanong dito, nadali ang mga pirata sa turnover, ma-turn around kaya nila ang score. Balik sa inyo.
Ako, Lance, yan ang gustong gawin dito ng LPU, si Ato Barba.
Agaw na
Leading
naman.
the charge. Kunanan with a takeaway, but stolen right back.
Kalma lang. Hatak lang. Bawal magmadali.
Ano ngayon, si Axel Duroman.
Alam mo, tama talaga yung mga kasabihan ng matatanda. Pag nagmamadali ka, pag natapa ako, masakit eh. Kalma ka lang. Hatak-hatak lang.
Menina. Flores puts it on the floor. Finding Malyari, who lost it. Ball will stay with the Chiefs, though. Let's see how much time they'll put in. All right, let's go to a quick break. A 13-point lead for Arellano.
Hello, this is Nelson Canlas. Nabibitin ba kayo sa chikahan natin sa mga celebrities sa 24 oras? Well, we heard you. Meron ng Updated with Nelson Canlas, the first ever showbiz podcast of GMA News and Public Affairs. Dito, mas mahaba, mas malalim, at mas candid ang chikahan natin with celebrities. New episodes drop every Friday. Stay updated. Huwag pa huhuli sa chika.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
Over 3 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Ito yung magandang hanap kanina ni Menina papunta kay Neil Tolentino. And then the Pirates countered back with his basket on the move.
Dito ako curious.
Ato Barba. Yeah.
Curious ako na bakit nag-soft start? Pinasok yung tatlong rotation, guys. Okay lang kung isa o dalawa, pero yung tatlo, to start the fourth quarter, bola ninyo, lamang kayo, it could have, you could have went with one guy and then you put more pressure.
That's true.
Sa kalaban.
Alright. Oh, agaw ng LPU. Ato Barba is on the move. Barba, no. Larupay offensive rebound. Second serving is off. But free throws coming up for Omar Larupay. Now let's go to Arellano side with Sai Sanchez.
Kung mayroong nagbago sa Arellano Chiefs na kapansin-pansin, ay yun ay sa tuwing nag-huddle sila, ay isa-isa na silang nagsasabihan ng kanilang mga lapses. Sa paglamang ng depensa ng mga Chiefs, masasabing galing din ito sa paglamang ng kanilang saluhan when it comes sa kanilang pagiging vocal sa isa't isa. Binalikan ko rin si Joshua Abastilla sa loob ng kanilang dugout kung saan inoobserbahan pa rin ang kanyang injury at sabi niya sa akin na marami pa nga siyang gustong gawin at bawiin sa laro, pero ngayong fourth quarter kung saan indefinite pa siyang makapasok at makabalik, papatunayan ng Arellano na kaya nila saluhin ang pwesto ni Joshua para mabawi ang trono kontra sa Pirata. Balik sa inyo, Martin.
Thank you so much, Sai. So again, we're praying for Joshua Abastillas, pero yung binanggit mo na communication mula dito sa mga manlalaro ni Coach Choro, it's gonna be vital in the fourth period. Lalong-lalo na. Siyempre, yun ang nagiging problema nila. Closing out games.
Yup.
So we'll see if they can accomplish it. Kunanan, force that. Bravo, put back. Wala. Isa pa para kay JM. Bravo, pasok na yan.
Second chance points again. Ito, yung ginangat-ngat. Hindi kailangan magmadali dito ng Arellano. Ang laki pa niyan. Yeah. But if they play with the pace ng LPU, kasi pa-foul at pa-foul yun ang gusto mong gawin eh. No? Pinababayaan silang bumap ng mga referees. They would foul it. So, kanina, tinatawagan yung mga ball pressure na gano'n. Pero tingnan mo paano nila kuligligin ngayon yung mga players ng Arellano.
Yan o. Ito, sinipagan lang to ni JM Bravo.
Max out eh. Yeah. Kailangan pagkatira, check mo na agad yan. Kahit tawagan ka ng foul, bigyan mo ng isa para hindi umulit kasi binibigay niyo yung chance for the guy to crash and establish his presence inside the court. Yeah. Yun yung ginagawa ng Letran.
And nobody jumped with him.
Sa Letran, pag tumira ka sa kanila, hindi ka makaka-offensive rebound kasi sure ball, babox outing ka ni Sanggalang, babox outing ka ni Avillonar. Mararamdaman mo. St. Benilde, ganun din ang ginagawa. And with LPU, ang ginagawa nila is crashing the boards. So for you to compete with this, guys,
sundot na ni Renz Villegas. But that's true though. And
this is the NCAA.
And you can't lose. Kasi the activity and the energy, especially in the fourth quarter, you're up. Makwadanya, a non-factor today after exploding with 19 points against EAC.
As we said, he is coming from a solid game and then lays an egg and then we'll bounce back with another solid game. The next transition for Makwadanya to be a legit superstar in the NCAA is his continuous improvement on his consistency. Okay, challenge yung tapik. Kita natin, klarong-klaro on the slow-mo na tinapik ng bantay. Nothing to be explained there.
Yeah. So, bola ng Arellano University. Again, the coaches are entitled to one challenge the entire game. And that's a shot clock violation. So now LPU has a golden chance to cut it down to a single-digit lead.
Defensive stand lang to. Play one good stop.
Their two leading scorers this afternoon on the floor. JM Bravo and Renz Villegas with 12 apiece. Kunanan attacking, sends it out to Barba. But ball staying with LPU.
So Martin, balikan natin rules of the challenge. 1 per game per coach. And then, you would lose your ability to challenge pag natalo. Okay, ganun lang yan. Very simple. Very, kasi siyempre may human error din ng mga officiating natin. And that's how you want guys to get the rebound. Every defensive possession ends with a rebound. A new offensive possession starts with a rebound. So ganyan dapat. Ako nagsimula ako manood. Batch pa nila Coach Romel Adukol eh. Hindi ka makaka-rebound sa team na yun eh.
Bola ng LPU. Bravo. Sends it out. Barba. The spin double team. Larupay. Ilalapit. Wala pa rin para sa LPU. Missed chances now for the Pirates. Killing them. these are good looks. Now they would rely on their full court press to get them more chances.
Which has been working for them the whole season. Kaya dapat lagi yung may baon na at least 3 o 4 na press break dito sa LPU. Kasi 15 sa 15 yung laro eh. Pagdating sa kanila, hindi po pwedeng lalaruin kanila ng 5 sa 5 dahil they are more adept at playing 15 on 15. But that was almost a turnover there.
John Barba's hand got caught as he was trying to sneak in for the steal.
Disiplinado tong LPU dahil hindi sila pumafoul despite playing hard defense.
Younger brother of Raymar Caduyak on the board for the first time. Here's Kate Flores. Toromal. Talampas for 3. Talampas knocks it down!
Bakit nga naman hindi? Ganda nung pasa na yun. Driving kick. Wala nang pupuntahan. Extra pass. Straight talampas with a 3-pointer.
Pamatay sunog para sa Arellano rather.
Huli!
Agaw ni Kate Flores.
Great blitz on that pick and roll. Great defense by Kai Oliva sending him to the screen and getting blitz by Kate Flores. Magandang makita yun ulit ha. Kasi ito yung basic na tinuturo on pick and roll defense. As we see this driving kick. Again, never help off. Pero hindi naman shooter si Jade Talampas, natapat lang. But on the ensuing play, ito yung pick and roll, send him to the screen. It is scheme that the blitz would be there. Kita mo, active hands lang eh. Yeah. Walang foul, block the passageway. Kumbaga, lagyan mo lang ng traffic cone, magta-turnover yan. Perfectly executed pick and roll defense by Arellano.
So it's a 13-point lead. Latter half of the fourth quarter. The final 4 minutes and 28 seconds of this game. Can Arellano maintain?
Illegal pick.
That's an offensive foul.
Illegal pick, kitang-kita.
King Vinoya.
Illegal pick.
Ang natawagan dito, Oliva.
You gotta give it to Kai Oliva. He took the hit, pero illegal screen talaga eh. It was a blind screen. Solid hit. Kai Oliva making plays here.
Yeah.
Right there. Good, good, good.
The captain of Arellano University.
Masakit yan ha.
Oh, I know, getting erased right there.
Saka illegal pick talaga. Nagchatsa pa yung paa eh. Para kapag naging shuffle dyan eh. Set mo na lang. At saka inabot niya ng bewang eh.
71-58. A lot of basketball to be played. Axel Doromal. Doromal. Malyari puts it on the floor. Flores forced to take. Ball is tapped out. And that's last touch on Malyari, so it goes back to the Pirates.
Okay lang yan kasi pabor sa kanila yan eh. Mag-ubos ng oras sa shot clock. Pabor sa kanila yan. Ang importante lang, bumuha sila ng offensive rebound. So, an unorthodox lineup dito ngayon para kay Coach Gilbert malabanan.
And LPU, Coach Gilbert putting Renz Villegas back in. Here's Villegas, speaking off, against Talampas now.
One-on-one contain. Yan lang kailangan dyan.
10 seconds to work with for Renz. Pull-up jumper, short, rebound, ending up with Doromal. And that's an important rebound for Axel, preventing the second chance opportunity. The save by Kate Flores. And Arellano can waste some precious time away.
Dikit dumipensa, ang lagkit dumipensa ng LPU. Yung mga pinababayaan ng referees natin na kumontak sila. And all.
Oh, Doromal or Malyari forcing it. Ripped down by Bravo. LPU back the other way. Cunanan on the blow by. Cunanan finishes.
Hindi mo na kailangan promesure on the other side eh. Nakuha na yung rebound. You sprint down. You have the lead. Play the minutes for Arellano. But great execution. Dahil pag binigyan mo ng 3 on 2 or 4 on 3, itong LPU sure ball may basket.
71-60.
Saka pag may buwelo of a stop, ang hirap stopin ng LPU.
Doromal floats it up. Banker is good for Axel.
Hulog ng langit. Yung tira na yun. Napakataas from the rafters.
16 points for Doromal. King Benoya gets fouled. And that will mean 2 free throws for King. How about Kate Flores today? Pero tignan muna natin Itong fast break opportunity para sa LPU.
Wala ka na magagawa dun eh. Pagka sumundot ka sa kabila, madedelay ka talaga sa pag-atake. But how about this floater?
Yeah.
It's not a teardrop, it's a raindrop. Takas ng binitawan, pabanda.
16-4-4 for Axel Doromal. A missed free throw for King Vinoya. And that's something they cannot afford, because they're trying to catch up here. Vinoya, the second one, is all net. 73-61. Arellano has done an excellent job in breaking the press and continues to do it.
So tingnan mo, nakashade lang. Putting pressure, walang sundot.
Stop and pop! Axel Doromal! With yet another basket.
So ito na yung luxury ng Doromal at saka Menina in the MJ. Clear pecking order. Alam mo kung kanino pupunta ang bola, and they are shot makers.
And it's a 14-point lead for the Chiefs. 2.5 remaining in this one.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysay?
Balik sa ating laban, Axel Doromal. Clutch basket after clutch basket. That one was high off the glass. Ito naman yung kanyang patented pull-up jumper.
So babalikan natin challenges per team, one per game. Yeah, one per game. Kasi kung bibigyan natin ng infinite lahat ng coaches, lahat ng play, it's a challenge.
LPU running out of time. Villegas misses. Ball is tapped out. It stays on their side. But from this point and going forward, they need to go quick. Kunana driving. Nabitawan ng bola.
How about Kai Oliva?
Step to this one. Yeah.
Stepping up after Shane Menina having a hard time in the fourth quarter, getting 2 key defensive stops, and then stabilizing this backward and letting Axel Doromal cook.
That time it was deflected by Kunanan. But yeah, you're right. 2 crucial stops for Kai Oliva, and that allowed Axel Doromal to manufacture his shot on their side of the court and getting 2 big baskets to prevent the LPU run.
Ito naka-4 na shot clock violation na in the fourth quarter. 4 o 5 na shot clock violation ang Arellano. Pero okay lang it-compounds eh. Nababawasan yung segundo para sa kalaban, ubus oras.
At 14 ang abante nila dito. So they have that luxury. Villegas lost it but tapped outside by Doromal. .16 on LPU's clock. A minute and a half to go in this game. Nabitawan nila Rupay. Another turnover. And that's the biggest weakness of LPU's game, at least in this matchup with Arellano. 24 turnovers, 17 in the second half. And Arellano, with under a minute remaining, looking good. This will be a bounce-back win for the Arellano University Chiefs to stay in the hunt in season 98. And Jade Talampas with the finishing touches.
And a guy who played big then in the fourth quarter, Jade Talampas. Kahit masama yung simula nila in the fourth, but providing 5 points in the final, 4 minutes of this game? Nothing bigger than that 3-pointer that he made when LPU was making a run.
Ato Barba, that rookie a little too late for LPU, 21.7 seconds remaining. And they will dribble this one out. Kai Oliva, their captain, with the basketball. 10 seconds remaining from getting their 5th victory of the season. And there you go, the Arellano Chiefs with a big second half against the Pirates, taking this one by 14 points, 77-63. And it is their 5th win of season 98. LPU, on the other hand, a collapse in that 3rd quarter plagued them, and they just couldn't come back after that. This is their 4th loss of the season. Pero ito yung magandang execution ng Arellano University. Axel Doromal coming up with a couple of clutch baskets, that time setting up Jade Talampas for another W para dito sa Arellano Chiefs, 77-63. All right, let's go to the school hymn of Arellano. 77-63 at the conclusion of our first offering on a Wednesday afternoon. Arellano victorious against the LPU Pirates. Pagbalik po natin, time for us to meet the best player of the game. At syempre, kakausapin din natin ang ating winning head coach. Lahat po yan, pagbalik natin dito sa GTV.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes po.
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V!
Pagkatapos ng ating unang laban, panalo ang Arellano Chiefs kontra sa LPU Pirates 77-63. Some final numbers dito po sa ating laban. 43% shooting for Arellano University, and that includes their third quarter avalanche.
Alam mo, Martin, simplehan na lang natin yung sagot dito. Points of turnover plus 40 ng Arellano Chiefs. 26-12, yan yung lamang nila. They forced more turnovers. They played LPU to their weaknesses, which is their passing. Ang ganda ng active hands ng Arellano Chiefs nung second half. So they forced a lot of turnovers. They got baskets of that, and that was the difference in this ballgame.
And they also used LPU's biggest strength against them. Points of turnovers. Kita mo naman yung abante, katulad ng sinabi sa atin ni Coach Hammer, 26-12. And again, 24 turnovers, 17 po niyan nang galing sa second half para dito sa LPU Pirates.
Trinabaho talaga.
Oo. An impressive showing for LPU. O, ito na. Kasama natin ang ating winning head coach, Coach Cholo Martin of Arellano University. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Unahin na natin. Siyempre, ang ganda ng performance yun ng third quarter na yun. Anong sinabi mo dun sa mga bata mo? Bakit ganun yung nangyari sa third quarter natin?
Ano lang, nung nasa dugout kami, kasi may 2 games kami, di ba? Letran and yung previous, yung Lyceum. All the way, di ba? Third quarter, fourth quarter, suddenly, nagko-collapse. So sabi ko, hindi na pwede mangyari yan. So, sa practice, hindi, away na kami talaga, pukpukan na.
Yun lang naman ang kailangan, Coach Cholo.
Diba?
Yun lang naman kailangan.
Kung gusto nyo manalo di away tayo. Kanina, motik na naman
Pero
lumalabas kung paano si Coach Cholo maglaro na. Lumalabas.
Pwede yun, gano'n.
Pero coach, kita mo naman, depensa yung puhunan nyo pagdating sa second half. Kung baga ginamit nyo, yung laro ng LPU, di ba? Ganon sila, nakaka-force ng turnovers. Kayo yung gumawa sa kanila nun. Was that the game plan going into this game?
Yes. Actually, pinag-aralan lahat. Strength and weaknesses. Okay naman sila, nag-approve naman sila, agree naman sila, itong gagawin natin. So, kailangan hindi pwedeng mabagal. Kailangan mabilis, di ba? You help, you recover. Hindi pwedeng, tsaka, ano talaga?
Patbatan, Coach.
Patbatan, di ba? Physical. Kung kailangan physical.
Yun yung nangyari nung third quarter. Nakita natin pati sa passing lanes. At saka ang ganda ng pick and roll defense nyo. Nung especially fourth quarter, ano yung mga in-scheme nyo? Kasi Coach, bumiblitz na kayo. Every time na may pick and roll, di sila maka-engage.
Yun ang mga naging weakness namin ng mga previous game. Ang hina namin sa rotation. So, yung 3 days ata yun, puro rotation, bahala kayo mahilod yan. Rotate tayo na rotate.
Oo.
Kasama.
Okay naman,
Kita,
okay naman.
Coach, kita eh. Kasi
Okay
kanina,
naman,
ang
okay
daming
naman.
agaw sa Pasig
Oo,
Martin. At
okay
saka,
naman.
Coach, ang ganda ng boxing out ninyo, especially nung nag-adjust na in the second quarter. Talagang lumilipad na yung mga katawan na kailangan box out din yun.
Dali, Coach, adjust lang natin yung headphones mo, ah.
Sige.
Para, ayan, ayan.
Basta ang ano dyan, ang key namin dyan sa rebounding, si Kate. Oo. Tutulungan namin si Kate. Hindi pwedeng si Kate lang.
Kasi kanina, Coach, may offensive rebound si Talampas. 4 yung tumalon. Kamay lang niya yung nakita eh.
Yung player na gusto magpakita.
Sino?
Dapat.
Matagal lang hindi nagagamit eh.
Talampas.
Oo.
May big shot ka siya kanina, Coach.
Beda.
Oo, medaya, Coach. Kaya kailangan magpakita talaga.
Okay naman.
Okay naman.
Oo,
Hindi, Coach.
nakatulong sa team.
Nakita natin si Talampas kanina, may big shot. Nagra-run LPU.
Meron.
Naka-tres.
Yun ang ano nun eh, yun talaga ang forte niya. Basta na-libre yun, babatot. Sana nga sumute, sumushoot naman. Salamat.
Ako din, Coach, forte. Babato lang pala. Babato lang eh.
Pag ayaw mo pa sumute, di mag-aaway na naman kanta.
Ayan
Libre,
na.
di ba? Libre.
Oo, tama. Libre naman. Dapat itira mo.
Maganda, rumi-rebound pa. Nag-offensive rebound. Sige, bonus na.
Coach, 5 and 6 kayo ngayon sa team standings. Malaki pa ang chance. Pwede pa pumasok sa Final Four. At mukhang nag-iiba yung takbo natin dito sa second round natin eh. Ano pa yung abangan natin sa Arellano in the next games?
Kailangan namin yung coming from the bench. Kasi actually, ilan lang yun 7, 8 players. Sana yung ipapasok namin makakatulong. So, for the next 2 days, kailangan maganda na yung rotation na yun.
Bago ka natin pabatiin, Coach.
Bago mahilo sa rotation.
Bago mahilo. Sinong player of the bench yung gusto mong magpakita?
Si Octana.
Yan, Wilmar.
Beda rin yan beda. Kasi isa na, medyo may favorite ako beda kami. Medyo may favorite. Di ba?
Coach Cholo.
Si Oliva, yan.
Kaya
beda rin yan.
Ganda na nilaro ni Kai, Coach. Dalawang big stops in the fourth quarter. Kumuha ng isang charge, tapos kumuha ng isang steal sa pick and roll.
Itutulong niya sa team.
Coach, pabatiin ka na namin. Siyempre, ikaw ang winning head coach. At ang mga nanonood sa inyo, batiin mo na.
Magandang hapon sa inyo, yung aking pamilya dyan sa Pasay at sa Paranaque. Salamat sa suporta nyo. Sana tuloy-tuloy yung suporta nyo. Pasensya na, hindi na kasi ako umiinom eh. Bibili na lang ako ng pang-inom.
Teka lang! May tagay reveal pala si...
Kape, Coach. Kape. Pwede yan, kape.
Pero Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Ayan po.
Salamat.
Naalala natin sinabi, siya yung pinaka-tumatak doon sa media ko natin. Even Stevens.
Yan, ganun kasimple. Lahat pwedeng manalo, lahat pwedeng matalo dito.
Diba?
Ito ang sinasabi ni Coach Cholo Martin. Di ba? Beating the number 3 team in the league today.
At sinabi na rin niya, di na siya umiinom, ha? Di na umiinom si Coach Cholo.
Stop na.
Behave na. Coach Cholo, congratulations.
Salamat.
Thank you, Coach.
Salamat, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. Ngayon naman, ipasa natin sa best player of the game. Best player mo, Coach Cholo. Nandito si Kate Flores kasama si Sai.
Ayan mga kapuso, kasama natin dito ang player of the game na si Cade Flores. Cade, welcome. I just want to ask you, how did you guys prepare? Kasi the last game you had with the Pirates, it was a close win. So how did you guys prepare for this one?
We had a lot of defensive changes in our trainings before this game. Working on the press break as well, because I know this team likes the press break. I mean, we just wanted to get out of that losing rut, as a team, so work together.
Right, and I think that's also what I've heard from all of the teams when I talked to your team captain, to Menina. They told me that you really want to increase got the win that you've been waiting for against the Pirates.
I mean, it feels good, but we want to keep this going. We want to keep the same defense we've been running. We want to keep the same energy for the rest of the second round to try to make Final Four,
Right, when I interview or when I talk to you, I always feel that you have this sense of leadership in you as well. But I'm just really curious, Cade, what do you usually do in your free time when you're not playing basketball? What are your leisure things that you'd like to do?
I mean, I love watching movies. I'm a big movie fan.
Is it horror, romance?
Oh, right now it's horror because Halloween season.
Right, it's coming real up. Like, do you have any Halloween costumes in mind, Cade?
Maybe Scream, Ghostface.
Scream.
Yeah.
Oh. I can see that we have a Scream fan. All right, Cade, I think that's it. You might have some people you want to greet or give a shout out. Feel free to give them a shout out right now.
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my loved ones back home in Sydney, all the Flores family, all my friends and family from Campbelltown and Minto. I'd like to shout out my family in Negros, my extended family. I love you guys. I hope to see you after the season. And just my special someone back home. That's about it, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cade, and I think all of us will be waiting for your Halloween costume. But for now, balik muna sa inyo, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Sai, thank you so much.
The best Halloween costume is a double rookie.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true. Okay. Di naman panakot yun eh.
Oh,
Pero
okay.
sa bagay, hindi nga. Wins. That's true. Kate Flores, another double-double, 23 points, 12 rebounds. Pero i-emphasize natin ang 7 steals ni Kate Flores today.
And the numerous bumps and bruises that he got corralling those rebounds and providing the interior presence for this win sa Arellano Chiefs.
Coach Hammer, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. A big shout out to my brother Luke Zetazate watching right now. Get well soon, brother.
Shout out.
See you soon.
But we're not yet done. Kami rin ni Coach Hammer.
Kasama niyo pa kami maya-maya.
Sa Game On, coming up next after we officially wrap this coverage. And on behalf of the entire team, mamaya po may second game pa tayo.
Bakbakan to.
Oh, yan na, nagbabalik sa court.
After 17 days, if I'm not mistaken.
After 17 days, that's right. JRU Heavy Bombers will be back in action. Pero ang kalaban nila, agad-agad, the #1 team in the league in the Benil Blazers. Gandang bakbakan po yan. Of course, JRU, up until natigil yung kanilang at least
ganda ng momentum nila eh.
5-game winning streak. Etong JRU Heavy Bombers, the Benil Blazers on the other hand, they hold an 8-2 record so far. Coach Hammer, thank you again.
Yep, definitely. And these two teams will be ready. Pero samahan niyo muna kami sa Game On right after this.
Maya-maya. On behalf of the entire team, my partner Coach Hammer, Martin, Antonio, our courtside reporter Cyril Sanchez, reported for Arellano, and Nan Santiago for LPU. This has been Martin Javier saying thank you. Uy, dagdag natin ang ating directors. It's Direk Abed Ramos, that's right, and our producer Manny Caputina. This has been Martin Javier saying thank you. But like what Coach Hammer said, huwag kayong magtutune out kasi mamaya-maya po nandito ulit kami para sa Game On. Siyempre, para pa rin sa NCAA Season 98 live on GTV.